Yo! What is good, Sixer Nation, Sixer faithful, Sixer diehards? If you're not psyched up for this one, how can you call yourself a Sixers fan? We got the tank of the tankathon. The Sixers, who are ice cold. The Bulls, who are ice cold. Go for the play-in. Go for the top six. We kind of know what's going on, man. We've seen the recurring actions of this team. And we have new updates as well. What's new? But on a Monday night, at the end of February, the Sixers are actually playing for something. And I'm going to tell you what it is. And we're going to live react to them and see if they can live up to the mission. That's where we're at, man. Start of a new week. Embarking on a new journey. We'll talk about it all with the best community in the world. Get settled in, get your popcorn. We have a lot to talk about tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look, man, I'm charged up for this week. I'm going to try to keep you all in high spirits. I will do my best as always, but good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you're tuning in from officially. Welcome in to Philly Take with RB, Sixers Game Day Live Show. Every single game, pregame, live game, and postgame coverage for all of you diehards right here on the platform. Sixers Game Day Live presented by our friends over at National University, and as always, powered by BetUS. Oh, we got a lot to talk about with that, but this is the number one Sixers Game Day Live, where we give you the pregame, live game, and postgame coverage, including our staple play-by-play and reactions, our analysis as it all goes down, and we'll even take your phone calls after the game. So for the people that want to get it off their chest and rant, be sure to join our Philly Take Discord. Boy, we had a time on Saturday night. If you missed it, well, that's on you. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a huge favor. If you're tapping into the chat, go down below, spot the little thumbs up button, and hit the little thumbs up button. That half-second gesture, taking half a second out of your day, will help our platform continue to grow tremendously. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to become a part of the family and join in on the live chat. And if you're feeling a little bold and you'll want to support me as a creator, go ahead and hit that join button or the link pin in the chat. Become a channel member today. Get all of the exclusive emojis. Get all of the loyalty badges. And continue to support us, man. You get merch discounts, a whole bunch more. Lastly, be sure to follow our platform on Instagram and TikTok at Philly Take with RB. Follow me on Twitter at RB Philly Take, where I am constantly talking to my audience behind the scenes, giving you guys updates, and a whole bunch more. Special shout out to the members in the chat. Drop those emojis in the chat so we can shout you out. All of the members will always get their comments highlighted, read first, prioritized, and obviously you get them lit up in the chat, which is pretty cool. So thank you to everybody who has become a part of this family. I really value this community, and I think you guys are the best, man. And we will get through this together. I know you're hurting. I know you're pained right now. I know it sucks. It really sucks. As my guy Ban, shout out to the members in the chat, says Philly Tank with RB. It's Philly Tank with RB. I can't believe we're going through this, man. Everybody drop Philly Tank with RB in the chat. All right, man, it is time to get it kicked off with Sixers pregame live. We have a $2 super chat from Hayden Azanaro. What's up, Hayden? Thanks for tuning in. Longtime viewer. He says, look at Philly Galaxy with Embiid. I was thinking about making a video today, but do I want to make another Embiid video, man? Do I want to make another Joel Embiid update video? I'm just waiting for the official announcement. What I did see earlier, like an hour ago, is Nick Nurse come out and he said that they're not even close to thinking about shutting Embiid down for the season. That's a damn lie. Just like Nick Nurse said, Justin Edwards would pretty much be good to go tonight. He's out tonight. That was a lie. All this organization is lies. Lies. It's a new week, RB. Don't stress yourself out, man. Don't stress yourself out. All right, I'm going to look at this update just because you super chatted me, and I do appreciate your kind support. So I'm going to look at what you requested. Joel Embiid is out tonight. Justin Edwards is out tonight. Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon are out forever. Let's see. Nick Nurse, quote, not at that point at all of shutting Embiid down for the season. Just, again, we're playing and testing and trying to figure it out. Yeah, so that's what I pretty much just said. But earlier, the Embiid update came out from Shams. Actually came out last night. He said, I'm actually going to pull up the exact tweet so I don't misquote anything. This was last night. The Sixers and Joel Embiid are consulting doctors and considering alternative options on his injured knee. Sides have hoped for progress in Embiid's body, but his efforts to play and current treatments, including injections, have not provided any improvement. Then he added on to that, the Sixers are set to consult specialists on the best path moving forward with his ailing knee. I'm waiting for the official drop to come out before I drop another video. It feels, though, like just listening to a bunch of outlets today. I even turned on the radio for like 10 seconds. It feels like the eulogy is here, man, and I hate it. It sucks. I'm pissed off. But I'm not trying to let the Sixers derail my mental health at this point. I'm just going with the flow, and we're seeing what happens. But the funniest part is that I've heard a lot of people in the chats, or not in the chat, but like other, social medias are like, hey, just shut Joel down. It's time to tank. See, the people that haven't watched Sixers games this year, that haven't been a part of these live streams, that haven't been in here with us, don't realize that by shutting Joel Embiid down, the team actually gets better. The young guys have outperformed Joel Embiid and Paul George. So the people that are in the mainstream that don't really pay attention to this team like we do, they're going to say, oh, the Sixers are going to shut Embiid and Paul George down and tank. Well, actually, if they want to keep losing, like, keep those guys on the floor. Now, again, though, it gets to the point where Joel Embiid is a human being, and he's probably depressed and tired of going through surgeries. And last game, as we were watching at the end of the third quarter, he tries to jump on a pump fake and comes down on his knee and gets hurt again. So, to be quite honest with you, you have to shut him down because now he's injured even more. Like, you can't even throw him out there at this point. That's how bad it is. So, we'll give you more thoughts on that as we go forward, but lots to talk about. Big Rud in the chat, member for 1 month. He says, always appreciative of your community, bro. Good luck. Big Rud, what's up, my guy? Big Rud, longtime Chicago Bulls fan in the chat. Boy, are we going through it, Big Rud. Could you imagine? We're both here. We don't know whether we want the 10 seed or the tank. It's crazy, man. It is wild. But let's talk about that, okay? Let's talk about the Sixers and the Bulls. So the Chicago Bulls have lost 6 games in a row. They have lost 8 out of their last 10. Meanwhile, the Sixers have lost 7 in a row, including a buzzer beater tap-in by Nick Claxton last game against the Nets. And the Sixers have lost 9 out of their last 10. So you want to talk about scraping the bottom of the barrel? Well, here we go. Here we go. Both of these teams are horrendous. Horrendous. And Joel Embiid is out tonight. Justin Edwards, Kyle Lowry, Ricky Council, or not Ricky Council. What am I saying, bro? Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon. Ricky Council doesn't even exist anymore. He's not even on this team because Nick Nurse barely plays him. And then for the Chicago Bulls, Nikolai Vucevic is out. Kobe White was listed day-to-day. Actually, Vucevic was day-to-day, so I think he's going to play. A lot of day-to-days with this team. The Bulls also have like 12 point guards, so they're very unserious. Last time the Sixers played them, they had Zach LaVine. LaVine is now traded to the Sacramento Kings. So he's gone. Yeah. DeSunmo's out. Jalen Smith is out. The Bulls have a bunch of people out. So we are going to see the bottom of the bottom tonight. And to be quite honest, what do I want to see happen? I'm looking at the standings here. The Sixers are currently in the 12th spot now, a game behind the Brooklyn Nets. Chicago's in the 10 spot, and the Sixers are a game and a half behind Chicago. Shout out to the Toronto Raptors. They won yesterday, which now puts them just 2.5 games behind the Sixers. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't believe I'm here on February 24th, I want to see the Sixers lose as many games as they can. They need to tank. They need to get that top 6 pick. I know it is not guaranteed, but any possibility is better than trying to continue to push through this season and trying to continue to act like this team is going to do anything. The Sixers are 0-7 since Daryl Morey said, if you squint, this team can win a championship. So, to be quite honest, the stars are aligning. Oh, and I've also created a new segment here on the show. Let me know if we should do this or not, man. Because on Twitter, and if you guys follow me there, RB Philly Take, check me out there. But I'm thinking every time we start a stream or every time we go through a game here, I think we should spin the Tankathon lottery odds simulator. What do you guys think about that? Because the last 2 days, I have spun the draft lottery simulator and I've gotten the Sixers in the top 6. So, look, based on the stars aligning here, maybe I just need to be at the NBA draft lottery party and I can just like spin the thing or whatever happens. What do you guys think about that? I think we need to start spinning the draft lottery simulator every single game. So that's where I'm at. Okay. What else, man? Yeah, there's not much to talk about with this game. Tyrese Maxey and Paul George are playing. Maxey had his fingers taped up. Pretty ironic, given that another Sixers star would not play with a hurt finger. But Paul George is playing as well. So, honestly, the national media won't view it like this, but I actually think this is more of the tanking lineup because I don't trust Paul George to do anything. Tyrese Maxey's banged up, and I think the young guys are actually better right now. So that's where I'm at. All right, man. 100 people in this chat. It is going to get dark here over the next couple of months, but I need you guys to keep rocking with me. I need you to help push this thing through, man. We have a great community, great sports fans, not only Sixer fans, but a lot of NBA fans that tap in with us. So hit the like button, get active in the chat, and let's try to find a way to not lose our minds and have fun. BLSG member for 11 months says, chat, spike the like. We are waking up the neighbors. Yeah, we got to wake up the neighbors tonight, man. We got to wake them up. They were pissed on Saturday. Hayden Azanaro, $10 super chat. Says subscribe, like, join the RB community. We're just a bunch of chill fans hoping for Coop. Been here a long time and he's the GOAT. Still remember the whiteboard scandal at the draft. Man, what a time that was. Wish we were back, don't we, Hayden? Don't we, man? Hayden, you are the man. Thank you so much for that love, man. Really appreciate that. And thanks for supporting the channel, man. Shout out to Hayden Azanaro. BLSG in the chat says Vucevic is out with a calf. Okay, so Vucevic is out. Pat Williams, DeSunmo. So, like I said, a tank of the tanks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is an honest question. Do you think the Sixers are going to beat the measly Bulls tonight? Do you think the Sixers are actually going to beat the Chicago Bulls tonight? That is my question. Drop your predictions. And we're not doing player predictions, all right? We don't even know who's on the floor. I mean, we technically do, but this whole game is messed up. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going right to the score predictions, all right? Drop your final score prediction in the chat right now. I got to let you guys know about BetUS. It is the odd of the day presented by BetUS. Shout out to BetUS, partnered with us all season long. Go to YouTube and get the YouTube code, YouTube150. Go to BetUS.com and use the code YouTube150 over on BetUS.com. Get a 150% deposit match bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. They got you covered, all the odds, all the parlays, bonuses, and more. But ladies and gentlemen, don't fall for it again, all right? The Sixers are once again favorited on BetUS. They are a 4.5-point favorite. What does that mean? It means the odd makers are still not watching the 76ers. I understand Paul George is playing, Maxey's playing, but we can't look at it like that anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm rocking with the Chicago Bulls tonight until the Sixers show me that they can win a game, because keep in mind, they couldn't even compete with the Brooklyn Nets. It is all Chicago. I'm rocking Bulls money line tonight. Go check out BetUS. Use code YouTube150 on BetUS. out of the day presented by BetUS. Ladies and gentlemen, my final score prediction is going to be 114 Bulls, 111 Sixers. 114, 111, no defense. That's where I'm at. 114, 111. Paul George with 7 points. I don't know, man. Can you tell the Sixers have scarred me, man? Can you tell they've broken me? We're going to get another cardiac game, maybe a tap in at the buzzer, maybe a game-winning 3. Who knows? 114, 111 Bulls. Does it matter? Let's see. Final predictions in the chat. Eric says 140 to 79 Sixers. Preston says 103, 98 Sixers. Banch is 114, 107 Bulls. VT says Chicago 125, 122 in overtime. Oh boy. It would be Sixers fashion to accidentally win this game. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm scared about. I don't want them to win this game. Just like last game, I said you have to tank. Sixers cannot win this game. They can't win anymore. The Raptors won yesterday. You can't give them that ground back. Terrence is 120, 105 Bulls. Kevin, 110, 85. What's up, Kevin? Channel member in the building. BLSG says got to worry about Kobe White and Josh Giddey. BLSG says 109, 107 Bulls with a Kobe White buzzer beater. George says Kobe White really does good against us. Pete says Sixers go down 113, 89. Marcia says 110 to 100 Sixers. Daniel, what's up? Min, what's up? All right, man. We're still going to have a good time regardless. Hold up. Hit the beat. They almost messed around and won last game. This team knows where they're headed, man. Maybe the players are starting to realize it too, and they're like, hey, maybe we got to go out there and start missing shots more than we do already. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, new segment of the show. Hayden, once again, thank you for your super chat. We are starting it off with a spin of the tank wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, spin that wheel in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I am 2 for 2 in the last 2 days. We are going to spin the lottery wheel and see where the Sixers land. All right, let's go. Boom. Let's go. Your boy is 3 for 3. Yeah. Hold on, let me screenshot this real quick. I'm about to post it on Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me on Twitter, man. Follow me on Twitter. If this happens, the Sixers get the number 4 pick. I'm happy, man. Yeah. Number 4? Just remember, man, we are 1-0 as we embark on this new journey here on the Game Day Live show. Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. Sixers number 4, I'd be happy with that. They keep the pick. They'd keep the pick. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 135 people in here. All right. Do me a favor. Like the stream right now. Get us to 100 likes. No reason we should only have 59. This is the number 1 Sixers Game Day Live show where we give you a pregame, live game, and postgame coverage. If you guys were here the other night, boy, was it a time, man. It was a time. Let's get it rocking and rolling, man. I'm giving you this energy however I can. However I can, whatever I can do. Let's keep it rocking and rolling, man. We're still going to have fun regardless. Like I said, the Sixers will not dictate our success. Ah, man. Welcome to the tank of the tanks. Let's go. Let's get it rocking and rolling, man. Sixers starting lineup is out, by the way. Can the Sixers break their 7-game losing streak? Should they even do it? Should they? Sixers starting 5 is Tyrese Maxey, Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre, Paul George, and Gershon Yabusele. So, Nick Nurse, like, this isn't like a, what's the word? Like a coincidence. This isn't a coincidence, man. Like, Nick Nurse actually has been trying to win games, and he put David Roddy in last game before Gershon Yabusele, which is just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Like, it doesn't even make sense. And for the Chicago Bulls, it'll be Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Lonzo Ball, Matas Buzelis, and Zach Collins. Buzelis has been starting to figure it out. Chicago Bulls got a plethora of guards at the deadline. They have about 12 point guards on the roster. So they're starting, 3 of them tonight? Even Buzelis isn't that big. So this will be interesting. If the Sixers cannot out-rebound, a team with 12 guards, like just blow up the whole team, man. Just blow up the whole team. Guys, 65 likes. Come on, man. I'm trying to wake up the neighbors, man. I'm out here. We're doing this thing, man. We're doing this thing. Come on, man. And I just spun the tank wheel and we got number 4. We got number 4 on the tank. Bro, we're getting the top 6 pick. We're getting the top 6 pick. Kelly Oubre showing up in style. Ryan Sprague in the chat. What's up, brother? Channel member in here. Sixers Sam, what's up? Channel member. We got Matas in the chat. What's up? Banj says, is that a bull? I don't even know, man. I can barely see it. Liam says, Sixers should not tank. They still have a chance. No, they don't. NVS says, hope Yabu goes off with no Embiid again. Yeah, if he actually gets minutes. When do we get to the point where Nurse starts pulling guys after 20 minutes of play? But then again, the young guys play better than the old guys. So I think, again, people in the mainstream are not going to realize that the young guys are better than the old guys this season. But Nurse actually thinks that the old guys are better, and then he plays them thinking that they're going to win. But they're not. But at this point, there's no reason to try to keep winning. Joel Embiid will probably be shut down in the next couple days, and then we will make a video about that. We make a lot of videos. Guys, that's another thing, man. I think like 60 or 70% of people that watch my stuff are not subscribed, which is just fraudulent behavior. So not only hit the subscribe, but also hit the notification bell, man. Hit that noti bell. Be on the videos, the live streams ASAP. Secret says we would not be able to rebound against a team of ladybugs. Let's see. Plethora is the correct word. That's what I said, plethora. I promise I will not respond to any trolls tonight in the chat. Last game, the one weirdo got in here, and mods, you guys got to be on it, man. I need my mods to step up, stand their ground. That's why we have mods. But I know. I get it. It's hard to watch this team, man. We got Enemy from Greece. What's up, Greece, in the chat? Martin says, wish Embiid was playing. We would automatically lose. Tika says, so Embiid and team is considering surgery. I doubt it works. They don't even know if they want to do surgery, though. Because there is nothing to surgically repair. Like, I hate to say it, man. I really do. I really do, man. It's brutal. It's brutal. Steven says, you're the coolest YouTuber. Always love watching. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Guys, can we get 25 more likes? Can we get to 100? I know we have a lot of shadow watchers out there, man, but I'm trying my best to keep covering this team, bringing you entertainment. It's not, like I said, the Sixers can be awful, but we still try to make these fun. We try to make these, enjoyable. And I know it sucks when your team is just a disaster. Like this gives me hope, though. I'll tell you guys why. Because even I've covered, 5 years now, 5 seasons, and they've all been playoff teams, right? At least are making the playoffs. I knew there would be a time when they probably did not. But the fact that we're still pulling tons of views, like people are still tuning into these shows and having fun and interacting, that gives me a lot of hope. You know what I mean? Like we're going to have this community here no matter what. And that's a great thing to have. So I'm excited to have everybody here. Secret Underdog. Gifting a Philly Take membership. Let's go. Let's go. Hold on. MVP chance. MVP. We'll bring him out. We're not bringing him out rest of the season. Let's go. Let's go. We got a great game coming up here, man. Big game. Tank implications. Let's go, man. Pete in the chat. What's up, Pete? Engine says, here we go from Brazil. What's up, Brazil? Let's get it, man. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. Let's have a great week, man. Got the Bulls tonight. Then I believe is it the Knicks? The Knicks next game, then the Warriors. So it's not going to get any easier or harder, depending on how you look at it. Sucks to ask, how's the draft lottery looking? Well, I just did a spin, man. Every game at the beginning, I'm going to do a tankathon spin. We are 1 for 1, ladies and gentlemen. We are 1 for 1, ladies and gentlemen. I did the tankathon spin. We got number 4. So we're going to keep on keeping on. Actually, you know what? Let me tweet that out real quick before I forget. Your boy is now on Twitter. The last 2 days I've done it, and I got number 1, and then I got number 3, I believe. But now I got number 4. So let's keep it rocking and rolling. We'll have trivia coming up at the end of the first quarter. So we got a lot to look forward to, man. Guys, be sure to follow us on all platforms, man. I just tweeted out that picture. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Stay up, man. Stay up and stay loyal. I'll definitely remember all the people that are here during these tough times. Martin says, I bet on the Bulls. The Sixers will probably win. Can't do it to us, Martin. Come on, man. Lexi in the chat. Fire take goats. NVS says, you deserve more followers. I hope they come your way in abundance. Wow, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. 183 people in the chat. We have 83 likes. Come on, man. 100 people in here. We can get to 100 like that. And yo, why hasn't this game started yet, man? They picked this game of all games to be delayed 10 minutes. Come on, man. Maybe nobody showed up to the game. Did anybody show up to the Wells Fargo tonight? The tickets were going for $2. $2. You had a processing fee, maybe $3. How much are they even charging for processing ticket fees? They're usually like $20, $30, right? So you're telling me I got to pay a $20 fee on a $2 ticket? That's crazy. That's crazy. People going to these games have to either be casual fans, pissed off season ticket holders, or just like absolute sickos who know nothing about basketball. Once again, starting 5, Maxey, Grimes, Oubre, Paul George, Yabusele, and for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball, Kobe White, Josh Giddey, Zach Collins, and Matas Buzelis. Let's go, man. Time to suffer. Sixers are favorited on BetUS, so that means that they are going to lose, which is not a bad thing anymore. But I get it. A lot of people have checked out mentally from this team. Ryan Sprague, what's up, bro? All good, man. We got Martin. We got VT. NVS says, I know this is a Sixers chat, but how good are the Pistons this year after their tankathon years? Pistons are good, doing good, man. Pistons are doing good.
Let's go.
Even though, you know, people want to like talk about Tobias Harris, even though he's the fourth leading scorer on a tanking team. But shout out to the Pistons, man. They're finally starting to figure it out a little bit. There we go. We're at 92 likes now. We're almost there. We're almost there. We need 8 more. If you guys are in here rocking with your boy, thank you so much for being here. Very much appreciated. I'll get the other scoreboard up so we don't have a discrepancy. Time your TVs up with your boy. You know what to do. Ryan Pumper, I'll get to your super chat in 1 second. All right, we are off. Kelly Oubre wins the tip. Actually, like, I think the Bulls won it, and it goes to Oubre, who slams it down. Interesting way to start this game. And there goes, is that Kevin Huerter? They didn't say he was starting. Okay, so they had the starting lineup wrong then, right? Kevin Huerter was acquired at the deadline. Paul George turns it over. Here's Kevin Huerter. Uzelis goes in, and then the tap in by Collins on the putback. All right, hold on, man. We're getting this other scoreboard up. Here's Yabusele in the post, looking like he's trying to make a statement. Turns to his right, now his left. Hooks it up. Too much on it. Other steal by the Sixers. Yabu throws it out, but it was tapped away by Giddey. All right, there we go. We got it. We got it. Ryan Pumper, I got you in a second. And the Sixers lose it out of bounds. So who's not starting that they said was starting? Alley-oop, and Bazelis throws it down. Nobody in sight. Kobe White's coming off the bench? Is Kobe White playing, or maybe he's a late scratch? I know he was questionable. Quentin Grimes pulls up a 3 and throws it through. Nice shot by Quentin Grimes. Josh Giddey turns, spins, drives downhill, stuck in his tracks, kicks it out. Collins for 3, can't get it to fall. Rebounded again by the Bulls. I'm telling you, the Sixers getting out-rebounded by a team of 10 guards is going to be quite hilarious. Collins fouled at the rim. $5 super chat from Brian Pumper. Brian, thank you so much. He says, concessions costing more than the tickets, Joel. You will pay for your sins. Yeah, man, that is brutal now that you think about it. But we did hit 100 likes. We hit 100. Drop the yes sirs in the chat. Let's go. Woo. Yes, sir. Wake them up. Oh, we're still here. We're going to piss you off. We're not going anywhere. Wake up. I know they're mad at this point, man. At this point in the season, I know they're pissed off. Drop those yes sirs, man. Let's go, baby. You guys are the best. Wake them the heck up. We got 215 in the chat. Welcome in to the Game Day live show. We do live shows every single game. We drop videos throughout the day. Lots of coverage right at your fingertips. Here's Kelly Oubre, dumps it to PG. Now Maxey. Maxey coming around his screen, runs downhill, stops on a dime, pulls up a 3. Cha-ching! Big shot by Reese. Here's Kobe White. Was Kobe White in? Like, I'm so confused at what's going on. Did they start 6 players? There's Kobe White against PG. I don't understand what happened. Kobe White kicks it out. Here's Josh Giddey. Watch your little sisters. Misses it off the window. Let me chill on Josh Giddey, man. Here's Tyrese Maxey. Maxey steps back deep over Kobe White. Missed it. Off the mark. Picked up by the Bulls. Here comes Josh Giddey. Guarded by Maxey. Takes a screen. Giddey to the corner. Bazelis up top to Lonzo. Lonzo around a screen. Lonzo chucks up a 3 and hits. Here's Tyrese Maxey guarded by Lonzo Ball. Maxey coming around a screen. Maxey finds Oubre. Oubre chucks up a 3. That one is short. Giddey goes all the way up, fouled by Reese. He's going to the line for 2. We got BLSG. Brian Pumper says, go Bulls. Ryan Sprague. JS says, Reggie got traded. Sixers. Sam Ego. What's up, brother? Says it was $5 to get in the building. And what, 20 to park? Crazy. Dom says, Philly tank with RB. Tanks for the content. Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on. I thought Kobe White was starting and then they benched him after the first second, or did Herter start? I don't understand. Free throws good. $5 super chat. Rick Bennett. Rick! Maxey drives downhill, draws contact, fouled by Zach Collins. Rick Bennett, our longest standing channel member. Ladies and gentlemen, drop an OG in the chat right now for my guy, Rick Bennett. He's been a member for like 50 months. Absolute diehard. Absolute diehard Rick Bennett. Thank you for being here, man. Maxey knocks down the first. Secret says, my friends in Japan, I wish I was there and not watching this team play basketball. It's like a sickness, man. This is like a job at this point. It's like showing up to the office when you don't want to be there, but you have to. Maxey, second one is good. 2 for 2 at the line. Shout out to my guy, Rick, man. Ike says the Sixers need to get a real PG on this team badly. They do. His name's Paul George. Oh, man. Shout out to my dude, Rick, man. All right, 210 people in the chat. Do me a favor. Like the show. Like the show. Get us to 200 likes. We got a spot on the floor they're cleaning up. All right, man. While we're doing that, if you guys have been tapping in for a long, long time, like my guy Rick Bennett, drop OG in the chat. If you're a casual viewer this season, drop return. If you are brand new, if you're brand spanking new, and for some reason, this is your first live stream, I don't know why you'd pick this one, but if this is your first live stream, drop a new in the chat. I'm trying to see where the diehards live and die at. Zach Collins gets traded and plays like he's supposed to. I used to like Zach Collins a lot. He's just injury prone. Looks like Kobe White took a hit on the finger. That's probably why he got benched so quick. We got Secret in the chat. OG BLSG, OG Don Boyle, OG Benj, OG Rick Bennett, OG Philly Sports Dylan, OG Liam New, Levi New, Christian OG, AJ his second stream. What's up, man? Pete says we got a lot to fix with this team. Sixer Sam, OG. Rick says welcome to the new people. OG when I can, my bro. Lexi, OG, Sam, OG, Yak, OG, Riaz, what's up, bro? What's up, my guy? POG, let's get it. We got the squad in here tonight, man. We got the diehards that tap in no matter what. Are they still cleaning up this spot on the floor, man? Come on, bro. Maxie's got the pinky taped. Pinky Maxie. Pretty ironic, man. Pretty ironic that another Sixers star is playing with an injured pinky. By the way, I didn't even say their records at the beginning because they're so pitiful. Sixers are 20-36. Bulls are 22-35. 26 games remaining for the Sixers. Guys, how many games do you think the Sixers are going to win out of their final 26? Lonzo, another 3, and that one is a money ball. Yo, Lonzo Ball, credit to him for getting back on the floor, man. Missed essentially 2.5 years. And he's back out here with a new meniscus. Maxey drives downhill, floats it up, missed it. Yabusele, the rebound. He's plucked and fouled. Rick says, it seems like every season something always dramatic happens with the Sixers. It never gets old, man. Kevin, what's up? Rachel in the chat, VIP. We got banned Sixers Sam, VIP. Secret Fire Take Goat says 0. Could you imagine if they went on the longest losing streak to end the season? Eric says 2. Sam E says 5. Philly says 8. Pete says 0. Rachel says 2. Secret says 0. Tone says, now the Sixers can play fast. The Bulls would have killed us if our center had played. I mean, again, it all comes down to whether you want this team to win or not. I mean, how much beating can you take? Matthew says, this is my first time here. I'm from Australia, and I'm listening because I have the Bulls. Well, Matthew, hopefully you enjoyed and tap back in with us, man. Paul George going to drive in, pull up, little Mitty. Got it. PG. Here's Bazelis, cross through the legs. He dribbles, drives, goes up, and he was fouled. I see some comments in the chat about the delay. Listen, man, it's a staple. You know, we already know that. YouTube has a natural delay of like 30 to 40 seconds. So you just got to deal with it. Time your TVs up if you're watching the game simultaneously. Or if you're out on the road, then you're good, man. No spoilers in the chats, though. No spoilers in the chat. Rob Lewis says only 25 games left. 5 games. I think the Sixers will win 7, says Edward. AJ says 8. Buzelis, first one good at the line. Matas Buzelis. Top 10 pick. Talked to him for a few minutes at Summer League. He was cool. He's a cool dude. At one point, he was being rumored to go like top 3. But then he dropped a little bit. Here's Paul George at the wing. Paul George going to drive. Kick back. Yabusele wide open for 3. Missed it by a mile. The Sixers have dejected Gershon Yabusele. Grimes gets hit by a screen. Here's Lonzo with the left hand. Dribbles in. Spins. Kicks it back to Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey one-on-one against Quentin Grimes. Drives in. Lost it. Got plucked. PG up to Oubre. Oubre going all the way. And he's plucked on the other end. PG trying to pick it up. He does. PG going to step back, contested 3, and that one is short. Just a miserable shot. Here's Lonzo Ball against Yabusele. Going to find Kevin Huerter. Huerter, a movement 3, and that is money. That just gave me PTSD from the Hawks series, man. Every time I see this little rat Kevin Huerter, man, I get PTSD from the 2021 playoff series. Whew, man. Sixers are down 21-12. We have a timeout on the floor. It's like a pretty wild thing to try to wrap your brain around the fact that the Sixers literally can't win a game. You know how crazy that is, man? Like, the Sixers literally can't win. Pete says, I've been trained by this organization. I'm good with bad basketball. I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you. Honestly, man, I might go to a Sixers game and just sit front row and just like live stream the whole thing. And it'll just be me with a blank face the whole game. I might do that. Robert says, will RB be the first to interview Cooper Flagg and Jared McCain after the Sixers win the Summer League chip? I don't know. Will I be out at Summer League again? Will I not? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Our defense is horrendous. Yeah, I agree, Dylan. It's absolutely brutal. Brian says, I'm happy. I agree. I agree. The tank is on, baby. Tank is on, man. All right, let's play another game. How many games until RB shows up on the live stream with a paper bag on his head? How many? How many? How many games till I show up with a paper bag on my head? Ego says, go to the last game of the year at 1 o'clock against Chicago. I'd have to be like sick in the head to do that. I'm going to be on here celebrating the last game of the season because then we can actually turn the clock forward. But here I am with 27 games to go, and I'm here trying to entertain you all, knowing this team's going to lose. $10, $8, $15. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I guess you got to keep showing up till you see me show up with a paper bag on the head. And they got BG here, man. BG, go home, bro. Go home, BG. Why is BG wasting his time here, man? Why is he wasting his time, man? BG, go home. I don't want you to see this massacre. I don't want you to see this, man. Nice bucket by Paul George. Whip-de-doo. Julian Phillips drives in, missed it, taps it. Sixers get it back. Kelly Oubre going to drive and then throw it down with the one hand. Oubre beats him to the rack. 5:53 to go here in the first quarter. Bulls lead it by 5. Josh Giddey dribbling, driving, chucks it to the corner. Herter wide open for 3. Oh, he missed it. You ever been so wide open you miss a 3? Maxey drives, lays it, and fouled. Kevin Herter actually missed a wide open 3? Wow. Garland, what's up, bro? Says, let's go, Bulls. We got the Sixers tank crew in the house. Look, 235 people in here. Can we get this to 200 likes, man? Can we get it to 200 likes? Come on, bro. I need everybody in here. Support the show every game. Pre-game, live game, post-game. First one good at the line. Kobe White entering back into the game. Paper bag comes out when we lose our third game to the Raps on March 12th. Okay, good prediction. Let's go, man. If we have any more OGs in the chat, drop OG, man. Or if you're new, drop new so we can shout you out. Appreciate everybody being in here with your boy. I promise, times will get better. But I'm still having fun with you guys. Here is Josh Giddey. Speaking of fun with you guys, here's Kevin Herter. Kobe White, Julian Phillips goes up, and he is fouled. Drummond's in the game. Drummond. I'm so excited to see you, Dre. I'm so excited to see you, Drummond. Now the Sixers are going to let up like 10 shots in a row. Unless we get a Drummond revenge game. First one good for Julian Phillips at the line. And the second one is good for Julian Phillips, 21 years old, out of Tennessee. Second round pick in 2023 for the Chicago Bulls. Paul George going to chuck another three, hits it. So now PG wants to be PG, man. Now he wants to be PG. Herter to the oppo corner. Phillips swings it. Giddy up top. Here's Kobe White. 4:57 to go in the first. Kobe White dribbling behind the back. Kobe White crosses. Almost walked. Here's Collins for three. Airballs it. Goes out. Staying with Chicago. Lonnie Walker is in for the first time. Come on, y'all. We need to get this to 200 likes. Another miss by the Bulls. Nice rebound by Drummond. 23-21. 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Drummond around his screen. Looks like he elbowed somebody. He did. Drummond with a blunder. Drummond with a blunder. Let's go, baby. 250 people in here. Get us to 200 likes. Smash the like button. I'm trying to wake up the neighbors and piss them off. I'm trying to piss them off. PG looks like he's giving more effort. I agree, Rachel. Why is he giving more effort? Because now it doesn't matter. Herter, wow, pick and roll. Drummond just got exploited on the P&R. Easy dunk for Zach Collins, wide open. Lonnie Walker up top, trying to get busy off the dribble. Pulls up the mid-range, off the back iron. Lonnie Walker did not make a shot in his Sixers debut. Here's Kobe White, up to Julian Phillips. Phillips against Oubre. Now the Sixers want to play defense. Now they want to play defense. Collins at the top. Collins up to Phillips. Phillips around the screen. He's going to drive, blow by Drummond, up and in. Yo, Drummond can't move either. If Embiid can't move, what can Drummond do? Drummond's out here like a goalpost, man. Maxey blows by, everybody goes up, and he is fouled en route to the basket. Tyrese Maxey. Lou World says, what's up, RB? My bad for not being here every game. I can't think about this team. All good, man. I understand. Garland says, should we move on from Nick Nurse? Ladies and gentlemen, let's ask that question up and open it to the chat. Should the Sixers move on from Nick Nurse at the end of the season? Yes or no? And tell me why. Maxey going to miss the first at the line. Yes or no? How much blame do you put on Nick Nurse? Second one's going to be good. 1 for 2 at the stripe for Tyrese Maxey. He's up to 8 points now in quarter number 1. Kobe White around his screen. Kobe White almost got plucked, trying to find his space. They're targeting Drummond every play. Kobe White tried to find Collins. Ball was batted away. Bulls get it back to the corner. Here's Dalen Terry. He drives in, floats it up, fouled, and one. Dalen Terry. Tika says Nick Nurse should move on from the Sixers. UConn says no, Nurse is the best coach we can have. Martin says yes. Brian, yes, because of Kyle Lowry. Dom says get rid of both of them. Morey as well. Rob says Nick Nurse has one more left on the deal. He's simply doing what Morey is telling him. Funk says yeah, Lowry plays too much. Jay says yeah, they need a new voice. Rob says fire sale. Everybody except Maxey and the new guys. Julia says if we go young, he's not the right guy. Terry going to knock it down at the line. 3-point play, 8-point lead for the Bulls. We got Sixers trivia coming up here at the end of the first quarter. William Frick, if you are in the chat, speak now, forever hold your peace. William trying to make it 2 in a row. I promise I'll get around to tallying the total soon. Here's a 3-ball from Lonnie Walker off again. PG. Here's Maxey going to drive downhill, floats it up, missed the layup. You know, it's funny. People kept telling me, RB, what's wrong with you? Lonnie Walker can be the savior. This guy can't even hit a shot. Phillips misses the 3. Drummond the rebound. Here is Quentin Grimes. 2:40 to go in quarter number 1. Bulls in the bonus. Quentin Grimes around his screen. He's going to drive one bounce. PG spot up three. He missed it. Drummond the rebound. He turns, floats it up. Got it to go. Collins took an elbow to the jaw. Gave up on the play. Drummond has a hook. Here's Dalen Terry. He's going to find Kobe White. Back to Terry. Dribbling, driving against Maxey. Little half spin. Terry to the rim. Goes up. Fouled again. Is that number 3 on Maxey? Is that the 3rd? Number 2. Okay, number 2. Guys, we're almost halfway to 200 likes. Welcome into the Game Day Live Show. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's go. Come on, man.
Yes,
come on.
sir.
Welcome in, man. My name is RB. I do this every day. I cover the Sixers for your pleasure. So whether you're hate watching, whether you're enjoying my misery, or just soaking it in, or suffering with me, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also hit those notifications, man. C-Block says, I'm late, but here. What's up, Fire Take Nation? BLSG says, get rid of both of them, especially for signing Kyle Lowry. Brian says, let's go Bulls. Rachel says, I think Nurse has shown he's not the best coach for this team. He made no effort to make changes. I know the team has been hit bad, but he has not shown creativity. That's a good point. I agree with that. I agree. I think this team has honestly had a hit on Nick Nurse's mental health. I really do. UConn says only real ones in the chat. Exactly, man. We got a lot of real ones in the chat right now. Appreciate you guys so much for sticking with me no matter what. It will get better. It will get better. Dom says, yo, the Sixers really suck. They're trying a little bit and are still pitiful. I'm telling you, when you wrap your head around the concept that they can't even beat the Bulls and the Nets, it's quite hilarious, bro. Like, I have to laugh it off in order to prevent myself from going insane. The first 40 games were me screaming after every game like, yo, this is insane. Why did Nick Nurse do this? Why can't this player rebound? Why can't this player dribble? Why can't this player defend? But now I'm like so far in that I'm just like, bro, they're just bad. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. Garland says the pain of Sixers fans are unreal, but then I remember, thank God I'm not a Wizards fan. Yo, imagine being the Wizards. What are they, like 7-50? No future at all. I will say, though, the one thing I do give Nick Nurse credit for, even though his answers are sometimes ludicrous, Nick Nurse has not thrown anybody under the table. He has not thrown anybody under the bus. And Nick Nurse has, tried to defend his guys, even though it does sound pretty dumb. That's what a coach that backs his players should do. And Nick Nurse has been put in a very bad situation. It's like being the manager of a company and you have no idea what the hell the executives are talking about. And they're like, wait, you go out and answer questions from the media. The press is here. Go answer the questions because of our wrongdoings and try to figure it out. So Nick Nurse every day goes out there and he says, well, I don't have any information on Joel Embiid, but, he's dealing with this. Like, he doesn't throw him under the bus. He doesn't throw the organization down. So shout out the Nurse for that, at least. Look at Drummond over here trying to command a timeout with Lonnie Walker. Looks like Drummond and Lonnie Walker were getting into it a little bit. Drummond, you are insane, man. Free throws good. 32-24. 2:10 to go here in the first. Paul George with the rock. He's going to drive, step over, go up, float it, missed it. Drummond the rebound. Drummond turns, spins, kicks. Grimes, mid-range, drives in. Missed it again. Grimes gets a rebound again, and he's fouled on the third time. Riaz says Wizards will get Cooper Flag. It's not guaranteed. That's why they have the lottery, man. That's why they have the lottery, because you can't just tank your way to the number 1 pick anymore. Can't tank your way to the number 1 pick. Now, again, we're doing a new segment here every game. I did it at the beginning. I got 4th on the draft lottery. So we're 1 for 1, man. We're going to play the tankathon every game and see where we get. But it would be the Sixers' luck to end up with the number 7 pick and then let it go to the Thunder. I mean, that would just be the final dagger, man. Lawrence, what's going on, bro? Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the members. If you guys are channel members, drop those emojis. If you want to become a member, link is pinned in the chat. Support me as a creator. You don't need to support the Sixers, but support me as a creator. And if you want to become a member, the link is down below.
Let's go.
Giddy spins, goes up with it. I'm sorry, that was Bezelis. Phillips. Or no, that's Terry. Phillips in the corner. White tried to throw it to Bezelis, out of bounds. $5 super chat. Brian Pumper says, let's be real. Joel Embiid's medal chase destroyed the 2024 Sixers. He might actually have ended the process his damn self. He knew his knee was bad. One thing about Brian Pumper is that he's going to get it off his chest, man. Grimes harassing on the inbound pass. Nice defense by Grimes, but it goes out staying with Chicago. Do you guys agree with that or disagree? Agree or disagree? If you agree with Brian Pumper's super chat, drop a thumbs up. And if you disagree with Brian Pumper's super chat, throw a tomato in the chat. We have 156 likes. Get us to 200, man. Go down below, hit that thumbs up button. Get us to 200 likes right now. We're about to play some Sixers trivia, man. I'm excited. I am excited. Second one is good for Julian Phillips. Mods, keep throwing them links in the chat. Make sure to keep it clean. Thank you all for being here. There's Drummond again out of the high post. Drummond, PG for three. Missed it again. Drummond gets thrown to the floor by Dalen Terry. Top Shot Tesla gifting a Philly Take membership. $1:15 to go here in the first. Free throw is good for Andre Drummond. 284 people. Let's go, man. Guys are the best. Get us up to 200 likes right now. Even my shadow watchers, even my hate watchers. Let's go. We're all here together. Shout out to the community. $1:10 to go here in the first. Kobe White up top. Sixers running a zone defense again. Don't ask Nick Nurse why. Terry misses a three. That answer about why they went to zone against the Celtics was one of the worst I've ever heard. Grimes step back mid-range. That one is bouncing around. Missed it. Drummond can't get the board. Bezelis picks it up. 33-28. Bezelis, Terry to the corner. Herter up top. Here's Bezelis. Back to Herter. Herter. One dribble. Pull up. Got it. No defense from Drummond. No defense. Ego says, no, I disagree. Even if he didn't play in the Olympics, we're still in this predicament. Maybe. Oubre floats it up. Yeah, I don't think like that was the thing that made him hurt even more. I think he was already hurt, you know? 20 seconds to go here in quarter number one. Kobe White drives to the rim, fouled again, and one. Nice defense by Drummond to let him go right in. Guys, the way we get this show out to more people is you hit the thumbs up, hit the sub button, get active in the comments. Thank you for being here. As always, we're going to stick it through. We're going to find a way. Drummond's got 3 fouls in 6 minutes. Damn it, Drummond. Damn it, Drummond. We needed you, bro. We needed Drummond in here, man. Yo, it is actually insane that Nick Nurse will not play a Dembona. even though Bona is better than Drummond, it is insane that Bona got benched with how good he was playing. Maxey half-court heave, no good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get our mind off that first quarter. It is time for Sixers trivia. If you hear this, it means you got it correct. First person to not only get it right, but type it in the chat first and get it correct will be the winner. And you can only comment once. Only your first answer will count. Before I give you the trivia, and this is an interesting one. I'm interested to see who can get it. I got to let you guys know about National University. Shout out to our great sponsor over at National University. This question, the Sixers Scholar Trivia question, presented by National University, a nonprofit accredited university offering flexible online schooling programs. If you're somebody trying to balance work life and school, NU is perfect for you because they offer 4 and 8 week online courses and allow you to start sooner while also finishing faster. They offer 150-degree programs, credentials, and certificates, and most importantly, they understand when you start or return to higher ed, you're not just a student, but a parent, caretaker, employee, and more. NU gives you the support to balance your life. National University is a veteran-founded university and awarded $50 million plus in scholarships last year. So if you are interested in checking out their flexible curriculum and program offerings, click the link down in the description or the live chat. Get more info today. National University, where you can juggle school with everything else life has to offer. All right, man. Let's see who's going to be our Sixers scholar tonight. The question is, since the Sixers are on pace right now to win 29 games this season, since becoming the Sixers in 1963-64 season, how many times has the team finished with under 30 wins? The Sixers became the Sixers in 1963. Since then, how many seasons has this team finished with under 30 wins? They are on pace to have 29 wins this season. If nobody gets it right, it'll be the answer that gets it without going over. But drop your guesses in the chat. We'll see who our Sixers scholar is tonight. Once again, presented by National University. Check out their curriculums if you want to go to online schooling at the comfort of your own home. See if anybody gets it right. Let me pull up my other chat. Make sure I got it here. I'll give you guys about 20 more seconds as the second quarter begins. Then we'll get to the correct answer. Just pulling up the other live chat. Here's Kevin Huerter, wide open again. Wow, he missed 2 wide open threes. Since when does Kevin Huerter miss 2 wide open threes? Oubre drives the lane, floats it up. Got it. Okay, man. The correct answer is, since 1963, hold on, Josh Giddey throws it away. Since 1963, the Sixers have had 14 seasons in which they have had under 30 wins total for the season. So the correct answer is 14. And my guy, Philly Sports Dylan, is back at it with another W. Philly Sports Dylan in the chat got it first on my screen. Drop a W for Philly Sports Dylan. This is a tough one. A lot of good guesses, though. 17, 23, 16, right? You don't know. 18. But 14 is the correct answer. I wonder if Dylan knew that or not, because he got it fairly quickly. Josh Giddey goes right into the basket. I probably would have guessed like 8, 9 my first time guessing, but 14 is where it's at. The most recent coming a decade ago, and it looks like they could be on track for another one this season. Very disappointing. Here's Lonnie Walker, steps into a 3, missed it again. Lonnie Walker can't hit a shot. Kobe White missed it. Lonnie Walker picked it up. Yabusele for 3, missed it. Dude, the Bulls just aren't missing. Kevin Huerter, another 3. Now do we see why Lonnie Walker never got signed this season until the Sixers picked him up on a $2 million contract? Maxey, Yabusele. Maxey back to Yabusele. Nobody wants to shoot. Yabu, another three. Missed it again. Dude, this team is so bad, man. This team is so bad. Here's Giddey down the paint. Goes up. Got it again. Wow. Wow. Thank you all for playing Sixers Trivia, man. Appreciate it. We'll be back next game with another question. I'm going to tally up these winners soon. Here's Ricky Council. Crosses over. Drives in. Council up with the left. He just threw behind the backboard and got his own rebound. How did he do that? Council again. Pulls up. Fade away. Missed it. Bulls trying to save it. They do. Yabu gets it again. Oubre tried to throw down. He got plucked. Oh my gosh. You can't even make up the level of ineptitude with this team. Council drives the lane, dumps it. Oubre, he walked. Oh my gosh. That was the ugliest sequence I've seen all season. Dude, Nick Nurse is sitting on the bench like not even caring. Oh my gosh, that was ugly. Ricky Council had a 3-on-1 and he traveled. Oubre had a wide open dunk. He got blocked. Bro, it can't get uglier than that. That was one of the most ugly sequences as the Bulls go right in. Bro, we're not even playing defense. Bro, this is crazy, man. This is actually crazy. Bro, that was the ugliest sequence I've ever seen in my life. That was actually nuts. Hold on, let me pull up the play-by-plays so I have it correct. Bro, that was insane. Sixers had like 5 opportunities. Wow. Dear Lord, man. I don't even know. I'm trying to process what just happened, man. That was nuts. That was nuts, man. Hold on, let me mark down Dylan so I don't forget. Yeah, 14 seasons. This could be number 15 of under 30 wins. Let me get this off the screen as well. Wow. Dude, this team's playing no defense. They've absolutely given up. Dom says, why are they dapping up these dudes coming off the floor? Exactly. Ban says, tank with RB. Philly tank with RB. Sixers tank with RB. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
$5 super chat from a Fire Take Goat. Vincent Sarava, what's up, my guy? Long-time viewer, long-time supporter. Really appreciate you, man. Vincent says, wasted Iverson's career. Wasted Iverson's career. Joel's career. Let's not do it to Maxey. Vincent, I'm going to throw something back at you here that I heard earlier today. I was cracking up. I think Sixer fans are so down bad. You know, there's actually people... I don't know if they're Sixer fans or if they just don't know what to do anymore, but there's people proposing that the Sixers trade Maxey as well and blow up the whole team. I mean, if you want to trade Maxey, I think you just outright lost your mind at this point. Lonnie Walker drives in, blocked again. Dude, Lonnie Walker is so bad. 0 for 4 now. Vazelis wide open. Kobe White. Josh Giddey. Giddey steps back, finds Kobe White. Yabusele switched on to Kobe White. Kobe White Zach Collins back to Kobe White. Got him on the pump fake. Drives in. Kicks. Bazelis thinking three. He dribbles. Blows by Oubre. Tried to dunk it. Ball bounces out. Sixers down by 16. Lonnie Walker. Going to find a cutting Maxey, and he threw it away. Turned over again. Here come the Bulls. You're getting bullied by the Bulls. White for three. Missed it. Sixers trying to get the rebound. They do. Lonnie Walker up to Tyrese Maxey. Drives all the way. Lays it in. But, yeah, Vincent, I agree with you, man. You can't waste Maxey as well. You can't waste, the young guys you do have. Kobe White stops on a dime. Collins, Giddey. 10 on the shot clock. Giddey comes around a screen. Giddey dribbling, driving. He is plucked and fouled. $5 super chat from Khalik and Luke says, used to love Yabu, and I love him too, but he can't show or anymore. I don't know what that means. I still like Yabusele. I think the Sixers ruined his momentum when they benched him, and I think Yabusele's rhythm is all out of whack. Khalik says, I meant to say shoot. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely struggling now since they benched him, for sure. Guys, 275 people in here. We need 25 more likes. Can we get to 200, man? Come on, guys. Come on, man. Like the show, man. Ego says, I'm down for another process. I'm not, but I know it's trending towards that way. It's brutal, man. Brutal. Kelly Oubre going to dribble in, kick it out. Paul George up to Grimes. Grimes for three. Too much on it. Missed it again. Sixers down 16. 7:28 to go in the second quarter. Bazelis poked away by Paul George. Paul George showing at least more defensive effort tonight. Bazelis drives in, wrapped up by PG, and he's fouled. Karen says, let's not listen to those who want to give up on the Sixers. It's one thing to admit what things are looking like. It's another to say who should stay and who should go. Shout out to Karen, by the way. Called in on the post game last game. Had some different opinions, but called in and clarified it. That's what I appreciate, man. Shout out to Karen in the chat. I agree with you, though. A lot of people are just pissed off right now, but my job is to sit up here and analyze what they are and where they're going. And it's tough. It's tough, but I just think that, look at how this team's playing right now, I think they need a clearing. I think they need a new, I don't know, man, like a new tone at the top, kind of. New tone at the top. Like the organization just reeks right now. 7:10 to go here in the second. 52-34 after the made free throws. Here's PG, finds Grimes in the corner. Grimes against Giddey, trying to create on his own, lost it out of bounds. Dude, the Sixers don't even run plays. I'm starting to think they went to Nick Nurse and told him, yo, don't even coach the team. Don't even coach the team. Bazelis spots up in the corner. Got it again. Dude, we're getting blown out by Chicago. Oh my gosh. This isn't even like a loss. This is a blowout. What did I tell y'all on the pregame, man? I tried to tell y'all, go take the Bulls money line. This is crazy. Grimes a three. He answers. Vucevic is out too. DeSunmo's out too. Holy crap. Bazelis steps back for three. Airballed it. Here comes a Dembona finally coming back in the game because Nick Nurse is forced to play the young center. Oubre fouled going to the rim. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is this team is just so bad, man. Dude, the Bulls are down Nikolai Vucevic. I forgot about that. And they have like 50 guards on the roster. And the Sixers are getting embarrassed. Like, this is insane, man. This is insane. Martin says, I've watched my whole life, even the process. This team is ridiculous. Even with the process, at least there was a strategy or like a somewhat strategy, you know? This is like, damn, we're still throwing PG and Maxey out here and can't beat the Bulls. This is wild, man. Lonzo going back to the locker room. Hopefully he's okay. Lonzo's dealt with a lot of injuries too. It's almost incomprehensible, man. It's almost not even like real. Lonzo, they're checking his head. Free throws good, 55-39. I just can't believe the team is this bad. Giddey up top, 5:45 to go in the second. Giddey going to swing it over to Herter. Herter chucks a three, hits it again. There's the Kevin Herter I remember. Guys, get us up to 200 likes. We're almost there, man. Thank you to everybody who's still tapping in with us. Bona goes in, lays it, and got it. Wow, nice to see a center that can actually move on the floor. Julian Phillips. Giddey blocked. It's going to be a goaltend, I think. Yeah, goaltend. $2 super chat. Kalik and Luke says, our team is good on paper, sucky on the floor. Well, I think we have to get past that notion now. Like, this team is not good. I don't even know if they're good on paper anymore. They're just not good. Like, they're really just not good at all. By the way, Trey Jones is in for the Bulls, 25 years old. He was traded over at the deadline, and Grimes going to hit a three. Trey Jones traded from the Spurs. He was in the Levine trade. Three ball from the Bulls again, hits it. I like Trey Jones, though. Bulls tried to move those guards again, but they just couldn't find another trade. Maxey up and under, missed it. Bona tried to get the board out of bounds. They're going to say Sixers ball, even though 4 Chicago Bulls are arguing. And now they're going to switch the call back to the Chicago Bulls. Guys, just a reminder, we have a pregame, live game, and postgame show, so stick around with us. We'll try to make some light of this, even though we can't. Giddey blows by to the rim. Yo, we're not even playing defense, man. David Roddy's in for the first time. He just got torched. Holy crap, it's a 21-point lead for Chicago. PG mid-range, hits it. Bro, this is insane. This is insane, man. But again, they're accomplishing the tank, I guess. Zealous drives in and slams it down. Bro, we're not even playing defense, man. They're not even... There's 4 minutes left. They got 67 points. Paul George dribbling, driving. PG goes up and in. Kevin Herter down low. Julian Phillips wide open. Bro, this is insane. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't even know if they can win 5 more games the whole season based on what I'm seeing right now. Tyrese Maxey lost control, almost got called for a travel. Here's David Roddy, spots up a 3, airballs it, hits off of Bona's head. Bro, this team is like the Bad News Bears, man. This team is a clumsy group of individuals. David Roddy just missed the rim by 5 feet. Dear Lord. And it hits off of Bona's head. Yo, this team is so bad. What? What in the world am I watching right now? Bona was trying to get off of the box out and got hit in the head. Bro, this is bro, clean up the whole team, man. Yo, I've never seen a brick like that. Guys, I have no words, man. I have no words. What do you want me to say? It's funny because each game I sit here and I'm like, guys, we're still going to have fun. I'm going to, try to be entertaining. I'm going to try to have fun. And I do have fun. I very much appreciate you all being here. The fact that we still have hundreds of people watching this is amazing. It gives me a lot of hope for this community. But I'm just more and more blown away every game. I am more astonished with this product. Like, this is worse than the process. This is worse than the process. Do you agree or disagree? Because even the process, like, not that I had fun watching the process, but I used to go into those games, and this was obviously before I covered the team, but like, I used to go into those games like, I'll chop it up. I'll watch Spencer Hawes and TJ McConnell and Robert Covington. I know they're not going to win, but I knew that they were building towards something. I knew they were building towards something at least, or trying. This is like, bro, we have Paul George and Tyrese Maxey on the floor, and we're getting smoked by a team that doesn't have their starting center. They're down 5 players. They got 50 guards on the team. Are we getting out rebounded? We're getting out rebounded. Bro, this is next level tanking. This is next level tanking. Brian says the process was worse. It was worse in terms of like product on the floor, but they were building towards something. This is not building it towards anything. This is wild, man. Secret says we're always here for you, RB. I just stare at you in the background instead of watching. Bro, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. I told y'all to take the Bulls money line, man. This is crazy. Zealous in the corner for 3. It's short. Bulls get another rebound. Giddy. Herder. Step back for 3. Missed it. Bona the rebound. Embiid says at least the process Sixers played hard. Exactly. That's my point, man. That's my point. Here's Tyrese Maxey dribbling, driving, kicks it back. Grimes. Oh, got him with the fake pass. Here's Oubre in the corner. Missed it. Bro, these boys are about to have 70 on us at half. Kobe White, Kevin Herter, Josh Giddey, Zealous wide open. Missed it. And you know what's crazy is that the Sixers were a defensive-minded team for the first quarter of the season. That's what kept them in games. They were, what, number 8 or number 9? As Bona gets fouled. They were like 9th in defense for the first quarter of the year. And then they completely just lost their minds. Guys, we got 200 likes in the chat. Let's go! Woo! Let's go, baby. I'm fired up.
Yes,
Wake them up. The tank is on. Tank. Let's go. Woo!
Yes, sir.
I might have to show up to one of these streams wearing camouflage because the tank is on. PG. Got the 3 to roll. PG. Knocking down a 3. Wake them up. Yes, sir. Sixers are 6 for 20 from 3. Giddey spins around. They gave up. They gave up on defense. The Bulls have 71. Here's PG again. Oh, PG, ISO Island, through the legs, step back, finds Oubre. Oubre dribbles in, spins. Oubre goes up, he's blocked, gets it back, goes up, floats it in. And you know what's crazy about this game, y'all, is that the Sixers are going to come back in the second half. They're going to make it a 2-point game. Vizelis floats it up. Sixers are going to come back in this game, and we're going to be sweating, wondering if they're going to win or not. Obviously, we do not want them to win anymore. Raptors won yesterday. The Sixers gained ground in the tanking standings. Paul George drives in, lays it through. $5 super chat. Brian Pumper says, embrace the tank, RB. I'm so happy we finally got here. This team was never a contender, especially after the Invisible Man played hooky. Embrace the tank, Brian. Embrace the tank. Kobe White trying to find a mid-range. He turns, spins, kicks it back. Here is Jones. He's going to find Vizelis. Vizelis blows by Oubre, goes up, almost made it accidentally. Council's back in the game. Here's Quentin Grimes. Grimes up top. He's going to cross over, pull up a three. Grimes missed it. Shout out to Quentin Grimes, man. Quentin Grimes has at least given his effort while he's been here. Council steals it away up to Maxey. Maxey lays it. Missed the layup. Bro, this team is so selfish, man. They don't even know how to execute a fast break. Maxey drives in, fouled, and one. And one.
Yes, sir.
Embrace the tank, man. We got 310 people in the chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. $2 super chat. Sean Williamson says, real talk, the tank is more fun at this point. That's a fact. You got to wrap your head around the fact that they're not good, and then you can start having fun again. They say there's a first for everything, man. This year is going to be the first time that we do a draft lottery stream, and boy, we will be sweating bullets on this stream. We will be sweating bullets. Free throws good, 73-58. Josh Giddey going to drive in, kicks back, Herter. Julian Phillips drives in. Here's Trey Jones, mid-range, missed it, but he was fouled. Wow. Wow. And they got out-rebounded, too. Yeah, they're going to have a fake comeback, man. It's going to be crazy. Also, guys, check out the merch store. While I got you here, man, check it out. If you want to support me, not the Sixers. Who's supporting the Sixers? We're supporting RB, man. As a creator, go check out the merch. I'm rocking the tee right now, man. Get the Sixers Therapy shirt. We all need Sixers Therapy, man. Wear the Sixers Therapy shirts around. Maybe it'll get back to Josh Harris. But cop your Philly Take tee, man. Let's go. Support the brand, man. Jordan E in the chat. Jordan E returns, man. What's up, bro? Member for 13 months. I commend you for covering these bums. 75. 75 first half points. Season high for the Bulls. It's unbelievable, man. Like I said, the tank is on. You just allowed 75 points and got out-rebounded by a team with 50 guards on the roster. The Sixers are absolutely atrocious. It's not even comprehensible. You can't put it into words. It's inconceivable. It is disgusting. It is flat out a disaster. Blow it up. Get rid of it. Throw it in the trash. 75. 75. My gosh, man. Brian Pumper, $5 super chat. Thank you for supporting us, Brian. Appreciate you, man. He says, Maxey, J-Mac, J.E. Cooper, or Ace injected into my soul. I'm freaking soaked future. Whoa, pause. Pause. Whoa. I hope you meant stoked, not soaked. Pause, man. Pause. How can you not have fun with this show, man? How can you not enjoy this, man? How can you not enjoy this, man? We do it every game. We do it every game, man. Pre-game, live game, post-game. Brian Pumper, he's got to chill, man. Chill. Pause, man. Pause, man. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, just because I have to, drop a word in the chat to describe this game. Give me one word. If you could sum up maybe this game, how you're feeling as a Sixers fan right now, go ahead and drop one word into the chat. If you can even think of a word, if your brain's even functioning right now, and you can even muster up the energy to describe this team, drop one word in the chat right now. I'm going to give you my word. Shout out to the members and all the loyals in here, man. I got to let you guys know about BetUS. And even though the Sixers are losing, it's an opportunity for you to win. Win big. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were here on the pregame show, I sat here and I said, I do not trust the Sixers. I don't trust anybody on the Sixers right now. And the Sixers were once again favorites in this game, ladies and gentlemen. They were a 4.5-point favorite. They were a 10-point favorite against the Nets. And I sat here and I told you that odds makers don't watch the team. Nobody watches the team. It's the same way the national media thinks that they're better with Joel Embiid right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, go to betus.com, use code YouTube150, and bet against the Sixers every game the rest of the season. That is where we are at, man. Win big by betting against the Sixers. BetUS has it covered with all the odds, all the parlays, the bonuses. Yo, if you put an odd at the beginning of the season on the Sixers to not make the playoffs, you are about to cash out big, man. I told you at the beginning, the Sixers are not a betting favorite. Like, take the Bulls money line. And once again, here they are, man. Use code YouTube150 on BetUS. My word of this game is just blasphemous, man. Blasphemous. Now, I'm not saying that I'm pissed off at the result, because, again, the Sixers should not try to win a game the rest of the season. But it still is so hard to wrap my head around the fact that the Sixers just gave up 75 points to the Chicago Bulls. Down Nikolai Vucevic. No longer have Zach LaVine. Ayo Dosunmu is out. He always cooks the Sixers. Like, I mean, they have 12 guards in the rotation, and they out-rebounded the Sixers in the first half. It is blasphemous. It's like a dream. It's like a dream. I really feel like, I'm so serious. I tweeted this, and I said it on the last show. I feel like I'm going to wake up one of these days, and it's going to be, I'm going to check the calendar. It's going to say October 23rd. And they're going to be like, oh, yeah, the season starts today. Like, the things that we're seeing this season are just unbelievable. Unbelievable. $2 super chat from Top Shot Tesla says, this is the type of effort that gets coaches fired. Yeah, everybody needs to get fired. I can't even blame Nurse anymore. Nurse should have the guys ready, but I feel like they're instructing him to tank, honestly, Top Shot. I mean, look at Nick Nurse on the bench. He's not, has Nick Nurse gotten up off the bench one time this game? But you're right, Top Shot. This is the type of season that gets everybody canned. Like, and again, I think that they need a tone at the top. It starts with the ownership, but these guys are not even trying anymore. The last time that this team tried was with the young guys when they won 4 in a row. That's the last time they tried. So anyway, give me a word in the chat. We have calamity, great word. Cataclysmic, tanking, failure, comedy, squint. Brian says elated. Karen says frustrated. Ban says accustomed. Squint. Guys, if you squint hard enough, this team can win the championship, man. Rob says dismal, numb. Great words, man. Vincent says drained. At this point, man, you can't even let it get to you, bro. You can't even let it get to you, man. It's unbelievable. Martin says the Sixers are favorites every game. It's free money. You know it. Exactly, man. I'm trying to tell you. Trying to tell you, man. Gruesome, dilapidated. What else we got? Disintegrating. Great words, man. The vocab wizards love coming out when the times are not good, man. Someone said process 2.0. Howard tickets not free. Well, they're $2 at this point. Next game, they'll be $1. Disgraceful shutdown. Front office trash. Disgusting. Sean Bolger, $2 super chat says, what does Nick Nurse even say in the locker room? Sean, I'm going to tell you exactly what Nick Nurse says, okay? And once again, welcome into the show. Hit the thumbs up button. Get us to 300 likes. Here's what Nick Nurse does, okay? And I'm telling you straight up. Not that I've been in an NBA locker room as a player. Not that I know, okay? But Nick Nurse, as like right now, what Nick Nurse is doing at this point is he's going into the locker room and not saying anything. There is no longer a halftime speech. You can see it. There is no halftime speech. There's no speech at the beginning of the game. I'm wondering what these dudes do in practice. I'm wondering what they even do in practice. I feel like they show up, they do a 30-minute shoot around. Nurse says, all right, guys, we're going to scrimmage. We're going to get a little drills in, a little scrimmaging. I don't even think they practice anymore. And then at the end of practice, all the reporters come in trying to feed us content, and they capture videos of Joel Embiid and Jared McCain playing Ring Around the Rosie. And then they go home. They don't do any rebounding drills. They don't do any defense drills. They don't do anything. And then they go home. They probably don't even talk to each other anymore. It's probably like a couple small groups of friendships. And then they go home, then they show up to the arena, they do shoot around. They're like, hey, who's playing tonight? And they send the information down to Nick Nurse. He's like, oh, okay. Then they're like, all right, Nurse, time to do your pregame press conference. Hey, Nurse, can we get an update on Joel Embiid? Yeah, well, Joel's getting testing done, and, we'll see if he can go. The knee's bothering him, but, we'll see what happens. That's literally what happens. That's literally what happens every game. Every game. You can't tell me different, man. You can't tell me different, man. That's what this team does. They have so given up on everybody. Joel Embiid doesn't even show up to the arena anymore. Like, does Joel watch the games at home? I don't know what he does. I really don't. Maybe he's back in the training room. Who knows? But as somebody who's like been there after the game, seeing what the good times are like I've been in the like family area where the players come through, like they're usually giddy, they're usually talking to each other. I don't even think they go there anymore. I think they just leave after the game is done. They go to the locker room, they get their stuff, they don't talk to each other, then they go home. That's what happens. That's what happens. Anyway, I will stop ranting. I will stop ranting now. Wow. Sorry, guys. I don't have anything else to say about that first half other than you gave up. Who was the leading rebounder, by the way? Kelly Oubre? Oubre with 6 boards. It's crazy. Wow. Yabusele 0 for 4. Drummond had 6 as well. Drummond had 6 minutes played, 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 fouls. That is insane, man. Yeah. What else do I say? I mean, you gave up 75 points, a season high to the Bulls in the first half. You got out-rebounded by a team with 10 guards. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. All right, guys. Check out the merch store. If you want to become a member and support me, hit that link in the chat. Other than that, we'll be back. I'm going to drop the merch link in here, and then I'm going to go get some water, and we will get ready for the second half. Just remember to squint, guys. We'll still make it. If you squint hard enough, they can win a championship. Okay, I'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back and welcome into the Sixers Game Day Live show. As I was going to the restroom, I thought of a fun prompt for us, okay? I want you to drop in the chat right now what watching a Sixers game is comparable to. Like if there's like something that you can think of that watching a Sixers game is like. What is it? So I was thinking of one on the way to the restroom. And mine is, at this point, watching the Sixers is like going to the dentist. It's like going to the dentist. You don't want to do it. You have to do it. And when you get there, it's annoying. You have to wait a while. Then there's a bunch of surprises. You know it's going to be bad. It ends up worse when they're, pricking your gums and your teeth and it hurts and, you have to get x-rays done or whatever. And at the end of it, you feel a bit better. You still feel the lasting effects of it. And then you forget about it for a while. So watching a Sixers game in 2025 is like going to the dentist. That's what I came up with. Oh, man. That's what I got, man. Giddey up top. Here's Zach Collins. Collins going to spin. Hand it off to Josh Giddey. 75-58 is our score as we begin quarter number 3. Kobe White takes it, dribbling, driving downhill. Out to Giddey. Giddey for 3. Cha-ching. 20-point game. Let's see. A back alley colonoscopy. Payday, going to the DMV. That's a good one. Watching the 2014 Sixers. Watching Bugs Bunny. Watching paint dry. Reminds me of waiting for Christmas as a kid. Got to wait till the summer to get Cooper Flag and Kevin Durant. Getting your wisdom teeth removed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the second half Sixers Game Day Live show presented by National University, powered by BetUS. Looks like they were looking at Lonzo's head. I don't know if guess he's not coming back, but. Oh, yeah, now Yabusele's hurt. Okay. Now Yabusele's hurt. Did he just hurt his knee? Oh, no. Did he just buckle his knee? If Yabusele is out. Oh my gosh. Yabu's done. I can't believe this, bro. I can't believe this, bro. He got poked in the eye so he can't see, and his knee buckled. Bro, if Yabusele is out with a knee injury, just cancel the season, man. Oh my gosh, man. Please be okay, Yabusele. I hope it's his eye and not his knee. Yo, somebody on Twitter said, what if Nick Nurse just quits? Yo. What if Nick Nurse just quits? Like, what if Nurse genuinely goes up to Daryl Morey tonight and he's like, I have had enough of this. I am not coming back. Oh my gosh. Dom says he got stiff-armed. Super Tank Mode engaged. Season is canceled. Eastwood got copyright strike because of Scoreboard. Be careful. Well, I don't use the actual game Scoreboard, though. You want Yabu to be out for the tank, but nothing serious. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I hope it's not his knee, man. Hope it's not his knee. Dom says we need a shaman or a witch to lift the curse. It's crazy, bro. I could see Nurse honestly just being like, man, I've had enough of this, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to laugh, but like if Nurse goes home to his wife, right? And Nurse's wife is like, hey, honey, like, how's your day? Like, what do you expect him to say? He's like, yeah, I had to deal with a bunch of crap again. They won't tell me what's going on. I got to talk to the media. She's probably telling him like, yo, you gotta make it quits now. Like, I got freaking Kate Scott and Ala Abdul Nabi doing the YMCA on my screen, bro. Like, what? This season is not even real, man. This season's not even real. This is wild. This is why you guys have to watch the game with RB, though, man. This is why you have to watch the game with RB. 280 people in the chat. Get us to 250 likes. We're almost there, man. We're almost there. We need to get to 300 or else I'll lose my mental sanity. Paul George misses the first free throw. Second one good at the line. 1 for 2 for Paul George. Once again, thank you all for being here. Very much appreciated. Appreciate all of my community in here rocking with us, man. Here's Kobe White. He drives in, floats it up, missed it. Rebounded by Drummond. Drummond to Grimes. Grimes up the floor. Grimes. Oubre. Oubre goes up and lays it through. RB's a better announcer. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate that, man. Here's Kobe White off the foot of Oubre out of bounds. Like I said, I try to bring a variety of coverage to you guys, man, whether it's calling games live, post-game show, pre-game, and our regular videos where we just talk about news and stuff. So we've tried to, carve our own lane into this thing, man. And you guys have been great. Here's Zach Collins, turns, hooks it up, and got it to go. Bulls up by 19, 80-61. Kelly Oubre at the wing. He's going to find Paul George. Paul George guarded by Buzelis. Here's Drummond. Drummond at the high post. He's going to find Oubre. Oubre spot up a three. Off the mark. Medium says, I have no idea why I'm watching this game. That's most Sixer fans every night. Here's Giddey coming around a screen. Giddey finds a backdoor. Drummond, what are you doing, Drummond? Easy wide open layup for Buzelis. Drummond didn't even move again. If you thought Joel was slow, wait till you watch Andre Drummond. Maxey goes up, blocked at the rim, rebounded by Chicago, and here they come. Kobe White to the corner, wide open three. Kevin Huerter got it. Dude, the Sixers are an embarrassment, man. Don't these guys have even like a little ounce of pride? Don't they have a little ounce of pride? Like, I know you're tanking, but... Oh, wow, Nick Nurse got up off the bench. Nick Nurse got off the bench. Here's Paul George. Paul George dribble drive to the rim, lost it, stolen again, and then they call a late whistle. This is crazy, bro. So I guess Yabusele came out of the game then. Who knows, man? Who knows? Oh, man. Sixers are better than the Wizards, but for Cooper Flag, we will let the Wizards be better for now. You should throw the Sixers merch in the trash. How about no? I'm going to keep rocking my merch. And speaking of which, go to the merch store, man. Check out the merch, man. Philly Take lives on forever, man. No matter what. We're going to be here every game, no matter what. Whether you like it or not. So, cop some merch. Support your boy. I mean, look at this tee, man. This tee is fire. It's fire, man. 280 people in the chat. Let's go. Get us up to 300 likes, man. Will says, for the first time in my existence, I am embarrassed to be a Sixers fan. What's up, Will K? The Wall Street Sniper in the building. The Wall Street Sniper in the building. Sixer Sam says, such a long game and season. Ban says, I've been squinting for 2 weeks. Can I stop? Ban, you can stop, my man. No more squinting. You're going to mess yourself up. Dom says, I would be embarrassed and ashamed to be playing this bad as a professional athlete. That's what I'm saying, man. These dudes have no pride. I'm watching them walk around the floor and not even try to guard a three-point shot. I'd be surprised if anybody even like gives effort for the rest of the season, man. You could tell when a team quits. This team is straight up quit. I'm losing a lot of respect for some of these guys, man. Not even, at least, I know you're tanking, but like, damn, bro. You don't even run. Bulls challenged. Of course they did. And it was successful. Even though Paul George gets hit on the shoulder. So how was that successful? How was that successful? Nick Nurse hugging the ref. I feel like he's probably consoling Nurse. I'm surprised this many people are still watching the game unless they just cop the tickets for like $5. Josh Giddey coming around the screen. Giddey finds Bazelis. Bazelis down low. Collins goes up. Blocked. Collins again. Fouled. I still can't wrap my head around the fact that they're playing this bad with Paul George and Tyrese Maxey. I still can't wrap my head around it. But that's what happens when you have no rebounders and you don't play defense, so. Collins at the line. First one is good. I mean, are these people really paying hundreds of dollars to sit courtside? Paying hundreds of dollars and they pay parking, food. Two free throws good. The Sixers are down by 26 points. How many games until RB shows up with a paper bag on his head? Paul George mid-range. Puts it up. Got it to fall. Guys, let me know in the chat right now. Where are you tapping in from tonight? Where are you tapping in from watching the show? Drop your cities, your states, your towns. Missed by Bazelis. Here come the Sixers. 8:30 to go in the third. Paul George going to spin. Drummond just missed a dunk. Drummond just missed a dunk wide open. And he was fouled. How do you miss a dunk wide open that nobody touches you on? How does that even happen, bro? I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in my life. Crazy part is, you know, even though we have a lot of the diehards in the chat, man, a lot of the OG loyals have stopped showing up, man. That's how I know people are checked out. Drummond going to go 2 for 2 at the line. He's now 6 for 6. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. We got Reading, PA in the house, courtside. We have Upper Darby, PA, Langhorne, PA, Melbourne, Australia. Center City in the house, Northeast Philly. Bulls another steal, Kobe White. And a travel for Chicago. Erie, PA in the house, South Jersey in the house. Virginia in the house. Nobody cares about the Sixers, so why are you here, man? OKC fan, love listening. Enjoy listening. Thank you, man. Thank you. Here's Paul George, mid-range, step back, finds Grimes, corner 3, short again. How can these dudes not be embarrassed, bro? Kobe White launches a deep 3, got it again, 90-65. 90-65. Maxey up to Grimes. Grimes dribbles down the lane. Drummond floats it up. Yo, Drummond just airballed a layup. Yo, these dudes have to be instructed to tank. Herter for 3. Oh my gosh. It is 93-65. Season high for Kevin Herter in the third quarter. Kevin Herter, season high in the third quarter. I'm going to puke. How many does he have? 20. Yabusele's hurt. Listen, man. I'm gonna keep it completely honest again. Somebody just tweeted. They said the boos are coming down. Look, there's one thing to tank. There's one thing to lose, but this team, I have never. Actually, I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I've never seen a more embarrassing team in my life. Philly sports wise. I've never seen a more embarrassing Philly sports team in my life. Like, this isn't even just tanking, bro. You have your starters out. And you are Yabusele went back to the locker room. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a long-term knee injury, which sucks. Prayers up for Yabu in the chat. Prayers up for Yabu in the chat. I mean, dude, this is absolutely brutal. This is absolutely insane. Council for 3, off the mark. Last time the Sixers tried is when Nurse ripped them in the locker room. That's when the young guys won 4 in a row. I'm telling you, man, last time the Sixers actually had any effort is when Nurse ripped them after the Denver game. Like, you should be embarrassed with this performance, man. 320 people in the chat. Get us to 300 likes, man. Do me a favor. Like the show one time. I have no words left for this team. I'm just watching the game. Collins going to knock down 2. Bulls lead it by 30. The Sixers are down by 30. No Vucevic, by the way. Paul George for 3, in and out. Bona gets the rebound. Bona turns, spins, turns it over. Kobe White all the way. Lays it up, missed it. Bazellos tried to tap it, couldn't get it to go. Maxey floats it up, missed it again. Oubre missed it again. Bona can't get the rebound, going the other way. Nurse is going to challenge us again. He won the first one. Yeah, it's going to be Sixers ball. I can't believe this is an actual performance from a professional team. I can't. Oh, wait, did they change the call without a challenge? Okay. Didn't even have to challenge. Bona missed the layup again, and he was fouled. I can't believe this is an actual performance from a team. I don't know if I've ever seen a team get this royally screwed in one season. And now if Yabusele's hurt as well, I mean, dear Lord. Bona going to knock down the first. 4 seconds on the shot clock, and Giddey is fouled by Dembona. I love how Dembona, though, is ready to go into war. Bona's like punching the air, like screaming to himself. Damn, I love a Dembona, man. The fact that Nurse screwed him up, too, is just, it's crazy. Josh Giddey drives in, he's blocked. Then he steals back the steals back the steal. Giddey's crying over here. They're going to give the ball to the Sixers. Giddey, watch yourself, man. Maxey dribbles it, lost it. Wow. 3-on-1. Phillips, easy layup. I'm sorry, Dalen Terry that was. Council driving downhill, floats it up, fouled. Like I said, if the Sixers were actually trying to win, I mean, they would fire Nurse tonight. Like, this is the type of game that gets your whole organization fired. But who cares, man? Who cares? I'm just here at this point, man. There's nothing else I can say. Free throw's good, 97-69. Collins gets a dribble off the ankle. Jared Butler's in for Tyrese Maxey. That might be the curtain call for Maxey. Bulls stealed away again. Terry, the fast break. PG just gave up on a fast break. I told you guys to take the Bulls money line. Got to listen to RB, man. You want to be rich? Listen to RB. Everything that happens, I predict. Paul George mid-range, missed it. Paul George should have to refund some of his check or give it to the fans in the stands. Kobe White, Kevin Huerter for 3. Cha-ching. Wow. Wow. 102-69. Jared Butler, Dembona. Sixers are 6 for 25 from 3. Here's Ricky Council. He just walked. They didn't even call it. Here's Jared Butler for 3. Butler missed it. Yo, they're going to lose this game by 50. They're going to lose this game by 50, aren't they? Kobe White step back, crossed up PG, finds a cutting Collins. Collins floats it up, missed it. Rebounded by Paul George. Ricky Council, a 3 on the other end. That one is short. 3:18 to go here in the third. Guys, get us up to 300 likes, man. Welcome in. If you're still here rocking with me, drop a fire emoji in the chat. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if you are still here rocking with us, man. Huerter misses a 3. I need to know who's here and tapped in with us, man, because I know it's getting hard. Quentin Grimes is now out as well with an injury, I think. Or maybe they're just sitting him for the game. But Yabusele will not return. Grimes will not return. Maxey's out. PG is still in for some reason. Why is Paul George even in the game? I mean, this is crazy, bro. Eric says, my prediction was 140-79. I just got the team wrong. TKO says, thanks, RB. I know it's hard talking about this trash. Kobe White slams down a tomahawk. Nobody tries to defend it. Holy crap. Yo, is this a real score? Am I living in a real universe right now? This is insane, bro. These fans are still here. They should leave. Council loses it out of bounds, turned over. Bro, this is like... Nurse is over there plucking his fingernails. If you thought last game was bad, dear Lord. Oh my gosh. Another 3 for Kobe White. Cha-ching. Mods, can you guys drop my Eagles link in the chat? Guys, I have an Eagles channel as well if you want to watch my Eagles coverage. If you enjoy football, definitely check that out. Oubre goes in. Layup is good. 107-71. It's a 36-point lead for the Bulls. The tanking Bulls. Down Vucevic, by the way. 3 ball for Kobe White. Missed it. Bulls get it back. Dude, they're not even trying. I really feel like the team has been instructed to tank at this point. I don't know if you can be this bad. Kobe White floats it up. Looked like a goaltend. Nice block by Bona. Butler down the floor. Floats it up. Got it on the other end. Another wide open 3 for Chicago. Off the mark. Council gets plucked on the rebound. Easy dunk. Bro, this is crazy. This is like that Denver game where they lost by 40. I don't know if I've ever seen something this bad. Yabusele and Grimes out for the game. 350 people in here, man. Guys, get us at 300 likes. We're almost there. Get us at 300. While we're on commercial here, I have nothing to say about the game. Nothing at all. Let me give one more shout out to BetUS, man. I mean, I tried to make you guys millionaires. I tried to tell you. Go to betus.com, use code YouTube150, get a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. The Sixers were the favorite in this game, man. The Sixers were the favorite in this game. I told you guys at the beginning, man. Take the Bulls money line. If they're still making the Sixers favorites after this game, the odds makers are smoking something good. There is no way the Sixers should be favorited in any game the rest of the season. So shout out to BetUS, man. Go to BetUS, bet against the Sixers, use code YouTube150. They got you covered with all your odds, bonuses, and parlays. Best in the business. Shout out to BetUS. Dude, this is unbelievable, man. Oubre down the lane, lost it again, but he was fouled. Holy crap, man. This organization is just, man. It's not even like you have a decently bad season. You just, it goes to the other extreme. It goes to the other extreme. Duck says, I appreciate you showing the game. I got a parlay and I'm worried about Paul George. Ziggy, what's up, man? Thank you. Oubre knocks down the first free throw. Dom says, every single Sixers fan needs to get up and walk out at the same time, make a statement. RB, what has been your least favorite season to watch? No doubt this one. No doubt. No doubt. 340 people in the chat. We need 3 more likes. Let's go. You guys are crushing it, man. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Kobe White fouled again. Yo, can everybody foul out of a game? Like, how many fouls do we have? 17 fouls? I feel like we've had a foul every time down the floor. Yo, Jeff Doughton's in the game. Jeff Doughton. And we got the post-game show coming up after. If you want to give your final rants about the Sixers, tap into the post-game. RB, any chance you can switch over and cover the Flyers? At least they try. Don't know enough about hockey. I mean, I watch hockey, but I don't know if I'd be able to call them to the same degree as I do this garbage team. But I do agree with you. At least the Flyers give effort. The Sixers literally gave up. Is there any fans there? Yeah, there is. There is. There's a lot of fans here, and they're just sitting there. No way will you see me down here this season. Kobe White turns, fades, got it again. It's crazy how the team literally lied to the fans since game 1. Isn't that crazy? Here's Jared Butler, crosses, drives, Butler turns, spins back to Lonnie Walker. Can Lonnie Walker finally score? He turns it over. 3-on-1 for the Bulls. Herter, the oop, and the dunk from Julian Phillips. He's fouled, going to the line for 2. Guys, drop a comment in the chat right now. How many games until I show up with a paper bag on my head? We got 300 likes. Wake up the neighbors. Only good thing from tonight. Only good thing from tonight. Let's go. Wake them up. Tank, 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 tank.
Yes, sir.
You know what? Every time we hit 100 likes, man, I'm just going to start chanting tank. Tank, 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 tank. Wake them up. Yes, sir. One more time, man. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Tank, 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 tank. 113 to 75. Bro, they are down by 38 points to the Bulls. Oubre drives, fouled. They're down by. They're about to be down by 40. Holy hell. Bro. Down by 38 points to the Chicago Bulls. Tank, tank, tank. I have a serious question for you guys, man. And also, again, be sure to follow us on all social medias, man. That really helps me out. Instagram, Twitter, all the links are down below. If it wasn't for my stream, man, would you guys be even watching this team? Would you even watch this team if it wasn't for me? Like on these streams with me? Honestly. I'm having a tough time watching the team as it is. Like I said, I could take a losing season. But this, I'm trying to keep you guys entertained. Oubre just hip-checked the guy almost. Trying to steal the ball. Bro, Oubre, it's not that serious. You've already quit. We already quit, man. Banch has been in the chat, haven't had anything to say. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man. I have nothing for you guys. Dumbfounded is all I can say at this present time. Rob says, will Maxey demand a trade? First one good at the line. 2 seconds ago here in the third. Tombstone says, I'm 32. I'll probably be in the old folks' home next time the Sixers make the finals. Ego says, absolutely not. If you went on another vacay, I wouldn't even know what's going on. Shout out to Ego, man. Sean Bulger, $2 super chat says, this stretch is going to be known as the Squint Curse. 8 in a row now since he said that. 8 games lost in a row since the Daryl Morey presser. 39-point lead for the Bulls. 39-point lead for the Chicago Bulls. I mean, this is unbelievable, man. Thank you to the mods for stepping up as always, man. Thanks to the members. Let's do it again. Drop one word in the chat to describe this game. Why not? I want to hear what you guys have to say, man. Drop a word to describe how you feel about the Sixers as a whole right now. Why not? Why not? Before we get into this fourth quarter, which feels like it's going to last for a year and a half, got to give one more shout out to our great title sponsor of the show. They're with us all season long, National University. National University is a non-profit accredited university that offers flexible online schooling programs. If you're someone who's trying to balance work life and school, NU is perfect for you. They offer 4 and 8 week online courses and allow you to start sooner and finish faster. I'll tell you what, feels like a lot of these guys on the Sixers might have to attend National University because they're going to be going back for their master's degrees and their bachelor degrees, especially if they keep playing like this. I don't know if they're going to get picked up by anybody else. So Sixers might be headed to National University, and you should as well. They offer 150-degree programs, credentials, and certificates. They have an ongoing scholarship thing right now, closing in just about, I think, 4 or 5 days. So check them out. And they awarded $50+ million in scholarships last year. National University is a veteran-founded university that gives you the support to balance your life. Go to school from the comfort of your own home. If you're interested in checking out their curriculums and program offerings, click the link down in the description or the live chat. Get more info today. National University, where you can juggle school with everything else life has to offer, and where you might be in class with a Sixers teammate very, very soon. As some of these guys better get ready to learn business, man. I don't know if they're going to survive. I don't know if they're going to survive, man. Let's see. Ashamed paper bags. I don't even know if I can read that, Fredo. Diarrhea, garbage, pessimism, disgrace, diarrhea. What's the point? They ain't benefiting, just putting people down. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Shout out to Rob in the chat. All the members in here, man. Appreciate the members. Maybe the Sixers are cheap to buy. Probably. I mean, Josh Harris is probably going to sell the team at some point if they keep losing money. I mean, I can't see how people want to pay for season tickets with this team. Julian Phillips finds Zach Collins. The Sixers don't even have a center in the game. They're just getting waxed. Waxed. David Roddy blocked. Zach Collins going to find Bazelis wide open at 3. It's short. Cop your Sixers therapy tee on Philly Take with RB.com, man. We got to all start wearing our Sixers therapy shirts. Jeff Dowtin dribbling, driving, takes it back to the corner. 11 minutes to play in this game. Dowtin on an ISO. Jeff Dowtin against Josh Giddey. Kicks it out. David Roddy for 3. Short again. Dude, the Sixers literally picked up a bunch of has-beens. David Roddy, Lonnie Walker. They thought those moves were going to help the team? Come on, man. Giddey floats it up. He's fouled by Jared Butler. $5 super chat. Hayden Azanaro. Thank you, my man. He says, tell you what, obviously some easier games mixed in, but for the most part, hard schedule coming up. Yeah, I mean, I don't see the way the Sixers can even win like 5 games the rest of the year, to be honest. Just being honest, man. I don't know how they're going to win 5 games the rest of the year. But again, the tank's on. I mean, they need to get that top 6. We have to keep rooting for these other teams to win, like the Raptors. But yeah, I spun the tankathon wheel earlier. We got 4th in the draft, so we're 1 for 1. We're going to be doing that at the beginning of every game now. So we'll see how many times we can get the Sixers in the top 6. But yeah, they need that top 6. They need it. This is a new low, though, man. Dowtin floats it up, missed it again. Kobe White goes up, missed it. Collins, the rebound, puts it in. I mean, why even have players out on the floor? Like, why not just take the team off the floor, man? David Roddy, dribbling, driving. What the hell was that? Missed it by a mile. Didn't even get the ball up. By the way, the Bulls starters are in the game still, up 40. The fact that earlier in this game, David Roddy shot a wide open 3 that hit off of the face of a Dembona. Like, this is tanking to the next level. This is next level tanking. By the way, Sixers are now 0-7 since they made the squint comment. Another miss by the Bulls. Sixers pick it up. Council down the floor. Spins. Layup. Got it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0-7 since he made the comment, not 8. Sorry that I'm not saying anything, guys. I mean, the fact that we still have 340 people in here is just, it's very humbling to me. And I do appreciate you guys. I just don't have anything to say, man. I don't know what to say, man. I don't really know what to say. I mean, it's just I'm watching a tank. Watching a tank, man. Dom says, what happens when you hide someone out of the chat? If you hide them permanently, they won't be able to come back. But if you time them out, they can come back after the time that you time them out. Time for the Sixers to start a fake comeback. Nah, George, this one's done, man. This one's over. They're going to lose this by 40-something. They've literally given up. They literally have given up. Shout out to the mods still in here, man. But yeah, guys, you can just time people out if they're being weird. And if they keep doing it, then I'll hide them. Pizzellis for 3. Deep 2, actually. 124-80. It's 44 points. Drummond's back in. Yeah, Drummond. Jeff Doughton Jr. around his screen. Doughton floats it up. Missed it again. Yo, let me ask you guys what you think about this. Seriously. Should I go to the Sixers game just to boo them the entire game? Should I just do a 3-hour live stream of me booing? Pizzellis just tried to throw down a wild tomahawk and he missed the dunk. Lonnie Walker, Ricky Council. Three-ball Lonnie Walker. Yo, Lonnie Walker is ass. 0 for 7. Lonnie Walker's 0 for 7. Hasn't made a shot yet. Zealous, Collins, 3-ball. Got it. Wow. It's about to be 50. It's about to be 50. It's about to be. Butler layup is good. 7:30 to go. Zach Collins finds Josh Giddey. Giddey, step back 3. Got it. They're going to give up 160 points, 150. They're going to give up 150. There hasn't been this much of a gap since Josh Giddey's last encounter. Drummond floats it up, air ball, and fouled. Who the hell is that? Is that Talon Horton-Tucker? Yo, Talon Horton-Tucker is not even in game shape. Talon Horton-Tucker is not even in game shape. Dom says being a mod is definitely cool. Yeah, that's the point. I thought you guys knew that you could time people out if they're being disrespectful. That was the point. That was the point. Oh, man. I don't even know, bro. $130 to 84. 46-point lead. Zealous. Drives. Dumps it. 3-ball, Javon Carter. Missed it. Yeah, I forgot about Javon Carter. They have so many guards on this team. Council dribbles, drives, lays it up. Got it at the rim. Javon Carter, sidestep 3. Got it again. $47-point lead. Javon Carter, can he make it 50? The chuck. Oh, I wanted to see it get to 50. I want to see it get to 50. Drummond misses the 3. Here come the Bulls. Here's a chance. Trey Jones out to the corner. Javon Carter for 50. For 50!
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sixers are down by 50 points. I am officially going on strike for the next 2 minutes. I will be sitting here with my hat over my face. Next, I don't know when the paper bag will be, but it's coming sooner than we thought. Drop a 50 in the chat, man. 50 on the chat. Did Lonnie Walker just make his first basket? You bum. Down by 50, man. Down by 50. Not to the Nuggets, not to the Celtics. Down by 50. Down by 50. Guys, cop your Sixers therapy shirt, man. Guys, cop the t-shirts, man. Sixers therapy shirt. I'm gonna wear. I don't think I'm gonna like take it off for like the next like 3 days, bro. Sixers therapy tee. Go check it out, man. Go get the therapy tee. We all need Sixers therapy. I need to like get an insurance discount, bro. I need an insurance discount for what this team is putting me through. They were down 50. This is worse than the process Sixers, man. I'm thankful I didn't have to cover the process Sixers, but this is like a different degree.
Let's go.
At this point, man, I'm just waiting for the post-game show. I don't even feel like calling this game, bro. This is David Roddy, full court, coast to coast. All right, y'all. I'll still talk. I'll start talking again. I'm sorry. I don't have any words, bro. Like, I understand we're tanking, right? I get it, but it sucks trying to watch a game where you're down 50. $5 super chat. Brian Pumper, he says, I got to give it to Josh Harris. Boy, that man knows how to tank. There's levels to this. Damn right, man. This is... Couldn't make it interesting. Like, at least last game was interesting, you know? Last game was, like, you know, gave us a little bit of energy. This game? This is wild, man. Last time the Sixers were tanking, I didn't, you know, I didn't cover the games like this. So it's definitely brutal, man. Definitely brutal. But RB, go make yourself a sandwich or something. No need to watch this. We understand. Hey, man, we got the post-game show to do. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good post-game, man. You know I love you guys no matter what. Appreciate y'all being here. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate it. Do appreciate it, man. Guys, question in the chat for the people that are still in here. First off, shout out to the members, man. Thank y'all for being here. Is this worse than the Sixers in the process days? Yes or no? Yes or no? So the Sixers are currently down by 40 points now. David Roddy for 3. Hits it. 352 likes. You guys have been crushing it, man. Thank you. And Adembona will foul Julian Phillips. See a lot of yeses in the chat. I agree. Let me go shout out to our members in here, man. Ego, what's up? Clint in the chat. Cool J. Riaz, Sixers Sam, Don Boyle. Thank y'all for being here, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's get the links up and started to flow in here for the post game. Let's get that going, man. If you so dare to call into the post game show. If you so have any guts to call into the post-game show, call in, man. But, like I said, the beauty in this, the beautiful thing is that we still have hundreds of people watching us, man, tapping into our show. We're here no matter what. Like I said, the Sixers can't dictate our success of this brand, you know? The only thing that sucks is that they couldn't even make this game interesting. Edward says, RB, you need some Hennessy after this game. Crowd was doing David Roddy chant. Of course they were. They have nothing else to cheer for.
Yes, sir.
140 points for the Chicago Bulls. 155 to go. Lonnie Walker kicks it back. Butler for 3, and he hits. What was my final score prediction? 114 to 111. Just a little bit off. Layup for Julian Phillips, 142. $10 super chat from Riaz. Thank you, my man. He says, hold on, let me pull it up. Roddy floats it up. Got it to go. Now David Roddy wants to cook. What's he got? 12? RB, do you support the Sixers doing a total process hinky type tank? By playing mostly all G Leaguers the rest of the way, sit Maxey and B George and even Oubre just go for the top pick. So once again, Riaz, like, I really do feel like the young guys, if they're given more opportunity, are going to win games. Not a lot, but they will win more than what Paul George and them are doing right now. Embiid's probably not going to see the floor the rest of the way. Maxey, I think if you really want to tank, you sit Maxey the rest of the season, so I agree with you there. But I think Paul George is bad enough to contribute to the tank. And I think that at this point, they have no other answer than to just sit everybody. I mean, all the fans have left. You just gave up 142 points to the Chicago Bulls. I mean, it doesn't get worse than that, Riaz. It doesn't get worse than that, man. The Bulls have never put up these types of numbers with this, you know, group that they have. I mean, they're a terrible team, and they just dropped 142. Fans are chanting for David Roddy to hit a 3. Like, that's how bad it is. So I think your basis is right, Riaz, but I think the way they get there might look a little different. But yeah. Sixers have now lost 8 in a row. Nick Nurse has nothing to say. The Sixers have lost 8 in a row. They're now 20-37. They're now 0-7 since Daryl Morey made the squint comment. And they literally have nowhere to go. This is an embarrassment of an organization. You got to hope they get the pick. It's really where we're at. It's really where we're at, man. They lost by 32. They were down by 50. It's only going to get worse, man. It's only going to get worse. By the way, these were the easy games. These were the easy games. The Nets and the Bulls. Nets and the Bulls, man. You got Joel Embiid on the contracts for 5 years. Paul George for the next 3. Daryl Morey for the next 3. $340 people in here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of it. I am starting a new slogan. You guys heard it here first, okay? I need y'all to drop it in the chat so we know. Like, this is where we're starting it right here. As the Sixers drop their 8th in a row. The race for ace. The race for ace officially starts now. That's right. Bring Ace Bailey to the Sixers, man. The race for ace starts now. Drop it in the chat. It is time to get Ace Bailey on the Sixers. I'm starting it, man. The race for ace. We're only going to lose to Boston by 20. All right, man. Nothing else to say about this part of the show. Shout out to National University. Shout out to BetUS. Postgame show coming up. Stick around. We have some things to say. It feels like another eulogy in the journey of the 2024-25 Philadelphia 76ers. Lots to talk about. If you want to call in on the Discord. Lots to talk about, man. That was a disgusting game. We like watching RB at this point. You're giving fans the energy to watch this disaster. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Sixers go down 142-110. The tank is in full effect. The process 2.0 has begun. And we will talk about it. So thank you for being here and stick around because we have some more to say. And I'm going to tell you just how bad it is. See you soon. right, all right. Welcome in to the Sixers post-game live show here on Philly Take with RB. And today feels like a special one because it is once again time for another Sixers eulogy. That is right. Any glimpse, any flesh, any soul that is left of this team has officially been canned tonight. And I welcome you in. If you are tapped in live with us here on YouTube, shout out to you. Thank you for still being tapped in with us. Every game live right after the game on our YouTube channel. If you're watching back or listening back on an audio platform, do me a favor, hit the subscribe, rate the show, leave a comment, help us out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a tough one, but things must be said. There is a bright light at the end of the tunnel, but to get there, we must walk through darkness. And that is what this entire Sixer season has been. This season has been filled with absolute disaster, torment, trash, garbage. But tonight was the all-time low. This was the point. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about this franchise. I'm going to tell you why I think this is an all-time low and why they're actually worse than the process Sixers. Question of the day to the people out there listening in right now or tapped in the live chat. Is this worse than the process Sixers? Is this worse than the process Sixers? Yes or no? I need to talk about that and also the bright light at the end of the tunnel and why maybe this was the best outcome, but still why it is so embarrassing. And I will do that right after I let you know about our great sponsor of the postgame show. Support our brands, man, and support RocketMoney. RocketMoney is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so you can grow your savings if you've ever signed up for something and forgot about it after the trial period and it resulted in you getting charged month after month. Maybe, you signed up for NBC Sports Philly or you signed up for NBA League Pass and you're watching the Sixers, which I don't know why you still are, but you forgot about it and you got charged. Well, guess what? RocketMoney can help you take care of that issue. It allows you to see all your subscriptions in one place, know exactly where your money is going. And for the ones you don't want anymore, RocketMoney can even help you cancel them. They have a cool dashboard that gives you a clear view of expenses across all your accounts with the ability to create a personalized budget or even be alerted if a recurring subscription increases in price. And the best part is that they'll even try to negotiate lower bills for you by finding the best opportunities to save. RocketMoney has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's premium features. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with RocketMoney. Go to RocketMoney.com/GameOn today. RocketMoney.com/GameOn. That's RocketMoney.com/GameOn. Well, the game was on today. Didn't feel like a game was on today. And I'm going to tell you straight up right here. That was the worst game that I have ever streamed. That is the worst game I've ever been a part of. It's one thing to lose, to tank, to know that you want to get that top 6 pick, to come out before the game and say Joel Embiid is out and we don't know if he's going to be out the rest of the season. But then there's another thing to go out and absolutely get pantsed by a team that is barely scratching the surface of the play-in tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, let me break this down for you. The Sixers have absolutely no pride. I know they're tanking. I know this is probably a good outcome in terms of the result of this game. But the Sixers just gave up 142 points. And they also got out-rebounded for most of the game when it mattered by a team that had no starting center in Vucevic tonight, that has 5,000 guards on the roster, and that is not good at all. the tanking Bulls just absolutely wiped the floor with you. Matter of fact, the Sixers are so next level tanking that there's a play in this game where David Roddy shoots a wide open three, airballs it, and hits a Dembona in the top of the head. You've never seen tanking like this. The Sixers are back to tanking. The process 2.0 has arrived, and the Sixers are absolutely cooked. And even on top of that, it gets even crazier. I can't wrap my head around the fact that they're tanking this bad with two of their stars on the floor. Like, one thing is to be said if the Sixers were out here and they were playing terrible, losing by 50 with all of the G League guys and the third stringers. Paul George played 30 minutes tonight. Tyrese Maxey played 30 minutes tonight. And they got their ass whooped. I mean, you can't make up this level of ineptitude. That was the worst performance I've ever seen in my life. The team quit on Nick Nurse. The team has quit on Daryl Morey. They've quit on the ownership. Joel Embiid should not step on the floor again this season. I don't know if Paul George should step on the floor or not, because when he does step on the floor, the team stinks. Paul George and Tyrese Maxey are a part of the tanking lineup right now. That's how bad they are. These guys walked around today like they were instructed to tank in this game. They walked around with no pride, left shooters wide open. Kevin Huerter had 1,000,000 threes. Josh Giddey torched you. This team played today like they have been instructed to tank. Nick Nurse sat on the bench for 96% of the game. And to cap it off with an even crazier season from hell, Gershon Yabusele gets injured. Quentin Grimes leaves the game with injury. We are getting to a point where they might start throwing injury labels out for every player. I mean, who are you going to play? We understand what the goal is now. But to think it and to see it play out with your pretty much part of your starting lineup on the floor is unbelievable. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to flip it and I'm going to tell you the bright side of this, okay? It is official now. The Raptors the Raptors won yesterday. The Sixers gained ground. They're now the 12th seed, and they are inching their way up the tank leaderboard. And ladies and gentlemen, whether it's capture the flag or what I'm coining, the race for ace, not the ace for race, the race for ace. Okay, whether it's capture the flag or what I'm coining, the race for ace, the time starts now. Get Cooper Flag or Ace Bailey on the Sixers. It all better be worth it. The fact you're out here and you have people going to these games for $2, paying $20 parking, paying $34.70 of food, buying a foam finger that they can shove up, you know where. I mean, come on now. People paid hundreds of dollars to go to this game tonight. They paid hundreds of dollars. People that sat courtside probably paid $200 or more to go to this game. And you went out there and essentially spit in their face. One thing is to tell us and come out and say, hey, we're tanking. But to come out here and give no effort, that is embarrassing. The Sixers have lost 8 games in a row. And since February 7th, when Daryl Morey had an impromptu presser and said all you have to do is squint to see that the Sixers can win a championship, they have lost 7 in a row. This is a complete disaster, and this is worse than the process Sixers, because even that team had a goal in mind. This team has nothing. They have flatlined absolutely nothing. It is over. It is over. Capture the flag, the race for ace. The race for ace begins now. Get Ace Bailey on the Sixers. It'll all be worth it. Somebody must die for these sins. I don't even want to talk about the rest of the team, bro. I really don't. I could say the same things I say every game. It's great that Adembona got in the game. Finally got some young guys in there because he had to. Lonnie Walker, who people were telling me was the savior, is absolutely terrible. David Roddy is terrible, even though he had 10 garbage time points. Ricky Council was wild tonight. You thought Joel Embiid was slow? Watch Andre Drummond play. Andre Drummond had 3 fouls in 6 minutes, and he came back later in the game, finished with 10 and 8. But all these bench points, they're all garbage points. Tyrese Maxey, 3 for 10. Tyrese Maxey's out there walking around like he gave up tonight. He looks like he gave up. Paul George went 8 for 16, but don't let it fool you. The guy played absolutely no defense. You gave up 75 first half points to a team that has not scored 75 and a half all season. You got absolutely dog walked by the Chicago Bulls, down Nikolai Vucevic. Lonzo Ball went out early in the game. Ayo Dosunmu was out. Zach LaVine has been traded. And they have 50 guards on the roster. It got so bad, they're bringing in Talen Horton-Tucker, who looks like an overweight 42-year-old at the Rec. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the type of game that gets somebody fired, but the Sixers are not going to do that because this is exactly what they want to do now, and they have lied to the fan base all season long, and it is absolutely embarrassing. That's all I have on this game. We should be embarrassed. Actually, no, we should not be embarrassed. They should be embarrassed. I'm just here watching the games at this point. And you're just continuing to get people more and more checked out. Joshua Harris is a businessman. At some point, he's going to have to make a business decision here because let me tell you something, season ticket holders who have been in my comments all year long are not happy. They're not happy that they shelled out thousands of dollars. I wouldn't, even put it past us to see lawsuits coming. People might try to get reimbursed for this level of ineptitude, fraud, and just absolute dismay, disaster, just implosion of this team. That's all I got on this. Yabusele had 0 points. That's crazy. They messed him up by benching him. Nick Nurse just doesn't care. I don't think anybody cares, man. They don't. They played today like they didn't care. The last time the Sixers cared is when they got blown out like this to the Denver Nuggets, and Nick Nurse ripped the whole locker room after the game. The young guys came out and emerged. They won 4 in a row, 5 out of 7. Then they stopped playing the young guys, and the whole season went downhill. So, that's where I'm at. The Sixers get absolutely eradicated by the Chicago Bulls. They were down by 50. The Sixers were down by 50 to the tanking Bulls. You can't even make it up. Okay. Once again, shout out to RocketMoney. Shout out to all our great partners. Shout out to the members. Guys, become a member. Click the link in the chat if you want to become a member. Check it out. Also, the Sixers were favorited in this game, which is wild. Told you, stop betting on the Sixers. Bet against the Sixers. They're not winning any games. And check out the merch store, man. Check out the merch store. Get your Sixers therapy tee. We all need to wear our Sixers therapy tees because this ain't getting any better in the near future. All right, man. Let's go to the Discord. We're going to go rapid fire, man. I mean, I know, people are pissed. We'll get some takes in here and we'll see what we have. All right, Fredo was in here first, so we'll go to Fredo on the Discord. Fredo on the Discord.
What's up, RB?
What up, man?
I'm not even mad at this. It's kind of funny. I was just watching the game. I was just laughing. 50 points to the... If we don't get our top 6 pick, this will be for nothing.
Oh, absolutely. And unfortunately, if you don't get that top 6 pick, man, I mean, you're cooked. Like, what do you do from there?
If you don't get the top 6 pick, you trade Paul George. I don't think you could get anything for Embiid. I love Embiid, but
how do you trade Paul George though? Are you giving up like a first round pick and a second round pick to get off the contract?
I don't know how you trade them. It's we're in like the worst predicament ever, and this is way worse than the process. Like at least the process Sixers, they knew they sucked. They didn't have any goals outside of getting better and getting draft picks.
And they played hard, man. At least they tried, even though they were absolutely god awful.
They tried. I literally think you could have grabbed 5 people out of the stands tonight and they would have put up a better effort than the players did.
Yep.
I don't know why Yabusele got 13. I don't know why his minutes have been cut, but I think it's because we're tanking and they're telling him like, yo, you're playing too hard. You're grabbing offensive rebounds.
Bro, hold on. Let me comment on that. I just saw a tweet here, and just to go along with this season from hell, Yabusele is injured now. Kyle Neubeck just tweeted. He said, Gershon Yabusele has a corneal abrasion in one eye and has swelling in his other eye. So there you go. Just pile it on, man.
What is going? Oh God, what is going on with this team? What is going on with the medical staff? Why is everybody hurt? Why can nobody get fixed? Nick Nurse, I'm tired of him already. He might be worse than Doc Rivers. He might actually be worse. Like at this point, he's a Kawhi Leonard merchant. He got the best version, the last good version of Kawhi Leonard there was, and he got carried to a championship versus an injured Warriors team.
It's brutal, man. I got no words, man. Got no words.
I don't even know what to say. I don't have any criticism. It's just
nothing to say about this.
Ace. That's it.
Yeah, it's brutal, man.
Give us Ace Bailey.
Race for Ace. I can't wait
to watch McCain play basketball next year. I can't wait to watch Justin Edwards get more minutes next year.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
This team sucks.
Yep, they do. Hey, appreciate you calling in, brother.
Thanks,
man. Shout out to Fredo, man. The race for Ace starts now. Drop it in the chat, man. The race for Ace. I'm coining it myself. We are going for Ace Bailey or Cooper Flag, whoever it is, man. Sixers need one of them. They need a big-time game changer. All right, next up on the Discord, we have Eamon. Eamon on the Discord. Eamon. Yo. Eamon on the Discord.
What's up, Ari?
Yo, what's good, man?
Last time I called in, it was Brooklyn.
I'm sorry, I didn't really hear you, man. You got to speak up a little bit.
Last time I made a call, it was that Tyrese Maxey game against the Spurs.
Tyrese Maxey game against the Spurs. So, how you feeling, man?
Honestly, I'm just praying right now. We get a number 1 overall pick or something. Just be in the top 6. This is some generational thinking. I look at the stat line. Yabusele had 0 points. Paul George is shooting 0 for 50.
You gotta love it, man.
How's Tyrese Maxey only scoring 13 points?
I don't know, man.
3 for 10.
This team doesn't make sense anymore, bro.
And then Lonnie Walker just needs to be cut.
Yeah. He just brought him in. He stinks too. Man.
Ricky Council. If we're tanking, make Ricky Council start. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. It doesn't matter who you start. The whole team stinks.
That's some generational thinking right there.
Generational tanking, brother. What else you got for me, man?
I don't really have much to say. All I got to say is top 6, please.
Top 6,
have
baby.
A good day.
Top 6, baby. Hey, appreciate the call, man. Race for Ace. The race for Ace. Capture the flag. That's what we're banking on right now, man. I mean, I don't know what else I could say to you guys. about this game. I'm running out of things to say. I can't criticize the team. I can't break down the game because there's nothing for me to say. There's nothing I can say. This team is absolutely unwatchable, and they're tanking. So that's where we're at. That is where we're at. All right, next up on the phone lines, we got, let's see who we got. We got Define on the Discord. Define. Yo. I hear myself.
Yo. All I gotta say, Paul George sucks. Joel Embiid sucks. Fire Nick Nurse. That's it.
All right, man. Yeah, I can't add anything onto that. You know, this team is brutal, bro.
I know it's bad. See ya.
And he dipped. Okay. Yeah, that right there, that was a frustrated Sixers fan, man. Aren't we all? Here's takeaway number one. The Sixers have risen to a new level of tanking where David Roddy is shooting airball threes off of a dem bonus head. You gave up 142 points to the tanking Bulls, and you got out-rebounded for most of the game by a team that has 12 guards on the team. This team, and again, for these guys to go out there and play like that, I know they're tanking, but to give that level of effort, they should be embarrassed as professional athletes, man. They should be embarrassed. Cool J on the Discord. Cool J.
Yo, RB.
Hey, Cool J. What's up, man?
I'll start off with this. If this is not enough proof that the Sixers, that Daryl Morey should get some moves now and finally, give the fans what they want, and that's just them to get a good pick, then this team is literally and utterly screwed.
Yeah, this team is cooked, man. No other way to say it. I hate that it's come to this. I really want to believe that the Sixers have a little juice left and they can, get Embiid healthy next year and this and that. But this is the sign of a franchise that is signaling destruction. Blow it up. Change is needed. You can't come back with this group. I said it all season long. They're going to try to sell this product to us. You can't do that anymore. Nobody will believe in this team ever again if they try to run it back.
Absolutely. I'm going back to what you said. Like, the race for ace and capture the flag starts now.
Yep.
And it has to be worth it by next season. Because if it's not, and hopefully it is, then you're looking at no one's going to come to your games. You're going to have an empty state. You're going to have an empty arena. And your team is going to be looked at as literally look like, in the mist, forgotten, never to be seen again. They look like literally the Bermuda Triangle. You're going to be that.
Yep. Yeah. No, I agree, man. I mean, nobody already cares about this team, especially with the Eagles and stuff like that. So it's like, what now? I mean, how are you going to sell this fan base on more hope, man? Like, you have to do something. You have to make a major change. So,
and going back to what you said before, and we talked about this for a few games now, and I remember I don't know what caller was said this, but if you don't care about the fans, why should we care?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. No, why should people care? I don't even know why people are still watching this team. Honestly, I mean, I have to, but and I appreciate everybody tapped in, but like this team is, for a team that had championship aspirations, which is still wild to me, like it's hard to wrap your head around the concept. It's hard to wrap your head around the fact that this team was supposed to be a team that could make it far in the playoffs. Like they're so bad, bro. They can't even contend with the Nets and the Bulls. That is embarrassing.
Absolutely. Like, if you want, and like it just says for like, for people who who just look at the stats and wonder why the Sixers are why we are all so frustrated. Look back at this game, look back at the score, and this is your complete answer why.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. Cool, Jay. You got anything else for me, man?
I mean, you said it best. Like the race for ace starts now, and you have the Knicks, the Warriors, and the Blazers next. So it's going to be a long road ahead.
Yes, sir, man. Race for ace, baby. Cool, Jay. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Of course, I'll be having me in.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right, we got one more on the Discord, too. Shout out to the callers, man, voicing their frustrations as the Sixers go down 142-110. If you're here watching the live stream as it's happening, you see this picture I have on the screen. Those are two Sixer fans who are in disbelief. Yeah, that's right. I can't believe that actually just happened. I spent all my Christmas money. I bought these tickets in advance, and we just got waxed. They were down by 50. 50. Bro. Unbelievable. All right. Back to the Discord. We got my guy T Miles on the Discord. T Miles on the Discord. T Miles on the Discord.
B, what's good?
Yo, what's up, man? You sound a little bit choppy.
My bad. I'm better now.
Yeah, I mean, your mic still sounds a little bit muffled, but I think I can hear you.
Yeah, man, how you doing, man?
I could be doing a lot better if I'm being honest, but I'm mentally checked out.
Yeah, man, you know I had to check on you, man. I already know how it is, dog. I mean,
I hope you didn't break any more TVs, bro.
I lost all my hair, man. All my hair lost in the top, dog. I look like Pennywise, bro. I've been stressing out so much, man, messing with this team, bro. I only got the rim, man. I just got the side. That's it. I got a big ass throw on the side. That's it. Nothing else.
T Miles, I hope you didn't break any more TVs, man.
Oh, all of them gone, bro. I ain't got no TV, man. All of them gone. That's it.
T Miles, where do we go from here, man? What do we do?
Hey, man. I mean, it ain't much we can do, like y'all said, unless we pretty much start over. I was thinking about something, man, as far as Embiid, though, because I know a lot of people mad at him, but you can't be mad at him. Like, the dude hurt, bro. What can he do? Throughout the years, man, he have risked his body for so long, man, until they just ran him into the ground.
I agree.
But I don't know if people realize, like, Embiid starting to look like Eric Snow when he was with Cleveland. Everything that happened to Eric Snow that led him up to retirement, Embiid starting to look just like it. That's why I'm so shook, bro, because I'm looking at Embiid and he moving just like Eric Snow was, because he had the same exact injury. The same, knee flaring up and it had got to be drained. Bro, like, I'm kind of shook, though, bro, honestly, because he might have to retire. I ain't even going to lie to you, because y'all remember the same thing happened to Eric Snow. The same exact thing.
Listen, bro, he's starting to look like Eric Snow. He's starting to look like freaking, I don't know, Shaq with the damn Suns. Shaq with the Celtics. That's what he's starting to look like. He can't move. And
I mean, I understand it, though, because, like, I got an honorable discharge from the military because I kept getting injured, bro. Like, torn ACL, had a meniscus problem, too. And be honest with you, bro, I had a tear in my eye just trying to stand up. This dude out there actually running on it. So I don't even know. I don't know if he getting injections or what. The dude's strong, but at the same time, it's like I got sympathy for him because I done dealt with these type of injuries. And like I said, I got put out the military because of stuff like that. So now that I'm looking back at it, and I'm like, people can't even be mad at him. All he can do is either they gonna fix it or he got to retire, because he ain't even gonna be able to walk if he keep trying to play on it.
Yeah, and
like, this is it.
It's unbelievable,
right, bro.
man.
Like,
It's
Go ahead.
insane.
My bad.
No, I was just gonna say, man, because you've been calling in for a while, and like you and I both know best. And I actually put a whole thing on Twitter earlier, had a bunch of trolls in the comments and stuff, but like
I saw that, man. Don't even worry about them, bro. Like they gonna do the bullshit they do, bro. I'm sorry for cussing, but they gonna do the bullshit they do. We already know who RB is, man. You got the best what? Man, you got the best channel out of anybody. There's no disrespect to the rest of the guys. You got the best channel. We ain't worried about them haters.
I appreciate that, man. And you and I both know best that like the prime of Joel Embiid was very special. This guy was a special talent. I mean, what he did really helped change the game. And I agree with you. Like, I can't even be mad at him anymore. His body's cooked, and the team never gave him the correct support when they needed to.
Exactly.
So I'm not mad at Joel per se. Only thing I'm mad about with Joel is the whole Olympics thing, but I just think it's been so mismanaged over the years. And really it's more sad of anything. And this organization, like to give him that extension and to give Paul George the contract and, to hype everything up for these guys to like not even play and to be at this point, 2/3 into the season. I mean, it is an absolute disaster, man. And I'll cherish the Embiid moments for sure, but I don't like the vibe of what people are saying right now. And I think it's unfair to him in part. Some of it is deserved, but it's just bad, really man.
It's unfair because the dude put his body on the line for so many years. Because like, if you don't give a person time to heal and they keep playing through injuries, something else gonna happen. And I don't understand why people can't see that. Like they so high strung on trying to criticize the dude and crucifying. They're not understanding that this dude put his body on the line every single year, and he was never 100% his entire career, but he still gave us 35 and 10. It's like, did we forget that? But I'm not even gonna say nothing about Paul, bro. He just got a paycheck. It's clear now. He just got his money. That's all he wants.
Well, what's crazy, bro? What's crazy? He wanted to go to the damn Warriors. He didn't want to come to Philly, and we kind of looked past that. He got the extra year, and he admitted it. He wanted to be back in LA, and then he wanted to be in Golden State, and then he came here.
Yeah, he hinted that on his podcast not too long ago. I know a lot of people don't pay attention to it, but I do. I just want to see what he say.
Yep.
But he was hinting at that last week or something like that. He was like, man, I wanted to stay home. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, then take your ass back home. But at the same time, that's on Moore, because Moore should have moved him at the deadline, because obviously it was some teams really interested in it. I don't understand why they ain't just let him go in.
It's an absolute terrible choice, and it's only going down. And now for the next 4 years, you have Joel Embiid under contract. For the next 3 years, you have Paul George under contract. And for the next 3 years, you also have Daryl Morey under contract. So, I mean, you just can't be in a situation like this.
It might be hope for Embiid. Not as far as Daryl Morey. I told you a long time ago about Daryl Morey. I got cousins in Houston. I've been told y'all about Daryl Morey. But it might be hope for Embiid because Kenyon Martin was speaking. But that's the good side to all of this, though. Even Eric Snow was like, times is different than when he had to retire from them injuries. Technology might be totally different. Even Kenyon Martin, he even went through the same exact injuries Embiid had, and he said what Embiid need to do to get back on the floor. So it might be hope, but hopefully it ain't bad enough to where he got to retire. It might be some hope because he do be smiling and running around, but they may just be telling this team to tank so they can keep that pick. It may be that too.
Yeah,
I don't. But I mean, we got to see, because they may tell him like, nah, we need that pick. Morey love his picks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough situation.
Because now that I think about it, it might be about that pick. Now that I think about it, it might be about that pick, though.
Maybe, but I still don't think you can sell this product to the fan base anymore. I think they're all mentally checked out. So.
Yeah, I see people just call up, say 3 words, and then hang the phone up. I've been chilling. I've been like sitting back, listening and waiting. And I'm like, man, I'll say something soon. But I'm just sitting back looking, and it's like, bro, we ain't been winning no games like no time soon. So I'm like, yeah, they trying to get that pick.
Yeah, absolutely, man. T Miles, as always, appreciate your insight, bro. Thanks for calling in.
For sure, man. Y'all be safe.
Thank you, man. Shout out to T Miles. Lots of great rants on the phones tonight. My guy Exclusive just hopped in the Discord, so I'm gonna get him on here and then we'll go from there. But also, I want to play this clip actually real quick from Nick Nurse. Haven't listened to it yet, but Nick Nurse on tonight. Let's hear what he had to say.
Just the overall vibe was really poor from the start. I think that giving up 39, almost 40 again in the first quarter just kind of set the tone for the game, and just didn't seem to be a lot of energy or life or vibe.
Dude, this guy won't even look at the media. Nick Nurse won't even look at the damn media. Like, he is embarrassed. How long until we get to a point where Nick Nurse is just like, yeah, I'm done. I quit. I give up. How long? How long until we get to a point where Nick Nurse is just like, you know what? I'm done, man. Screw this. My wife keeps telling me that I'm coming home miserable. Excuse me. How long until we get to that point? Because you're out here getting blown away by 50 points to the Chicago Bulls. Like, how long until we just get to a point where Nurse walks in, hands over his key fob and everything else, says, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, man. We'll go to my guy exclusive. Tonight he'll be the closer. He'll be the closer tonight. Exclusive on the Discord.
How's it going, RB? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, great. Yeah, I just wanted to come in here today. I mean, there's just, I don't even know where to start, personally. I mean, it's just really unfortunate what's going on with the Sixers right now. I think there's just so many things from top to bottom that you can really walk down from a standpoint of just like where we stand genuinely, like I like it's one of those things. Like, I know I said it last game, I with the perimeter defense and things like that, but it's just a lot of things. It's very hard to get any level of momentum with everything that's kind of going on in the background. I feel like if you're a player that's consistently in a space, think about any role player, for example, that's in a space where the starting lineup or whatever the situation might be is different 35 times throughout a given year, and you're not even through the season yet, right? I don't know how many games in we are now, but that in itself is already a very tough space to be in. There's no level of consistency from that standpoint, so that's already tough as it is. But then the added layer is also just I don't even know. I'm trying to put things together.
No,
it's like
no,
there's just so many things conceptually that's not.
Listen, man, I know how you're feeling. There's nothing that we can say to analyze this team anymore. Like, there's nothing we can say to like, oh, here's what'll make this make sense, or here's what'll make this make sense. This team, simply put, is a disaster. They're bad. We could go down the list of issues, but they are just so bad, man. And even the players that we thought were good are also bad.
Yeah, it's just not. I mean, I think we came in with an expectation for certain guys, and it just hasn't panned out. I mean, truthfully, I thought we had a pretty decent roster coming into the year, all this considered, assuming everybody was good to go. It's just unprecedented almost too, because what's different is I feel like when a team is performing badly or whatever it might be, or you're in tank mode and etc., it's kind of like the team naturally regressed to that point. When you go into an off season, you've invested $600 million amongst your 3 stars. You're usually supposed to come out on the back end of that and at least be competitive, right? So it's just an overall weird space on top of that too. I mean, I'm sure there's countless examples where this might have happened as well in NBA history, but it's just weird. Like, it's also just a very odd, just an unprecedented kind of mess here, right? I mean, and then with Gershon too, I don't know, I joined a bit later, but with Gershon now too, with the right eye abrasion, and
yep,
you have Quentin Grimes that's got some knee tendonitis flaring up. It's just what is going on?
It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. I think from every which way you look at this team all year long, there's just been bad decisions, bad play, bad talent. And outside of a few moments, like this has been a season from hell. Like there's just no other way to put it. And now we know the best option is to go tank. But like I said at the beginning, like what's so surprising for me is like they're tanking with Paul George and Tyrese Maxey on the floor. Like that's how bad they are. It's insane, man. And it feels like you're at a point now where it's time to hit the reset button. And, you know, you go from championship expectations to this 57 games into a season. That's insane, man.
Yeah, you know, and I guess one question I do have for you, right? Like again, I think I might have asked it last time, but more so precisely, like if you do get Cooper Flag, right? Let's say everything goes well with the tank, you grab Cooper Flag. You know, I'm questioning, even if you get his talent, right? He's a Swiss Army knife, as if you want to call him that, right? Is that enough from a foundational standpoint, though, right? To fix all the problems that would make us competitive.
No,
you know,
no, absolutely not. We're way off, man. You have to move the Paul George contract somehow, which is going to be tough as it is. And then you have to find a way to probably move the Joel contract, which is also going to be brutally tough. And then you have to get the right players in here. Like, you know, a lot of these 1-year rental role players are not going to be here most likely. And, you know, you're going to have a lot of young guys who still have to prove themselves. I mean, you could even say Tyrese Maxey still has to prove himself, you know? You could even say Yabusele now may have to prove himself. I mean, obviously he's had a good year, but I mean, they benched him and now he looks unplayable at times, you know? So I think this team is far off and I hate it. It sucks. I mean, you went through the whole process to get back to this point and you still never got past the second round. And I remember saying it on the show after that game 6 against Boston, like this was the moment where I felt deep down in my core that they were not going to recover from. And then they got blasted in game 7. And then we saw what happened last year and they've just never recovered from that moment. And I feel like with sports now, especially with the convo of like a window, like you can't waste those opportunities, man. You just can't do it. And now we're here and it sucks. It really does.
Yeah, you know, and I really felt like that moment we were playing the C's, you know, I know we were without Joel the first couple of games there, or game, it's all blended together now, but, you know, you still felt like, you know, this team is good enough to get it done. I mean, we went to game 7, right? But, yeah, like you said, you know, that it's the moments like that. You know, you had a lot of heroics throughout the entire series, too, to really keep us in it. Right. I mean, how often are you going to have James Harden touching over like 30 and close out games or not close out games, but you know what I mean? Like in big games like that, having guys step up in the way they did. And, you know, if it's not one thing to fight for, it's the moments like that, right? That, you know, that should keep you going as a team trying to close this out. But like you said, it's, you know, it's unfortunate that it went a certain way. And yeah, it's crazy that that's the last time we really, like, things went fairly smooth. Like, it's the last time.
It's really sad, man. And like I said, I just think you cannot sell this product again to the fans next year. I don't think anybody will buy it, honestly. I mean, you're down 50 points to the Chicago Bulls right now. I know you're tanking, but like, do you think everybody's going to believe that they just turn it around and come back next year with Joel and PG and things are going to be fine? I mean, you can't buy into that, man.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's definitely a tough ask. So
it's brutal, man.
It's brutal. Yep.
Hey, well, appreciate you calling in as always, man. Much appreciated all season long.
Yeah, no, yep. Thank you again for having me.
Thank you, man.
Especially this week.
Appreciate it. Shout out to Exclusive. Great calls tonight. This is what I love, man. This is why I do this post-game show. I love hearing people call in and, you know, get the frustration off their chest. I don't have anything left to say about this game. I don't ever want to remember that this game happened. I want to put it in the back of my head and just shut it down, just like the Sixers should shut it down. I mean, yeah. What an absolute disgrace of a basketball game. What an absolute disgrace of a basketball team organization, I really don't care who's here and who goes. Honestly, I don't. Do you? It's hard for me to care right now. It's hard for me to care. And I think the scary thought again is that you now have to rely on ping pong balls to see if you're going to get a first round pick. Like that is just a travesty of a situation. So nonetheless, we'll keep doing this show. We'll keep suffering together. I did not have to cover the team through the process years, but this is kind of my first iteration of it being rock bottom, and the Sixers hit rock bottom tonight, man. They did. You thought the Nets game was bad. They hit rock bottom against the Chicago Bulls. This is a game I will remember where they were down 50. 50. Unreal, man. Anyway, I hope everybody has an amazing week. Thank you all for supporting my show, man. Please follow us on all platforms. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, man. It helps us out. Thank you to the channel members. Shout out to anybody who's copped some merch. You know, just supporting us, man, through this tough time. Gotta wonder where they go from here, man. Hope you enjoy your week. It's only Monday. We'll be back on Wednesday against the Knicks, then the Warriors. If they lost by, or if they were down by 50, how does it get worse? Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Don't think about the Sixers. Peace.